with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes with Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Chad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran straight and feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports us also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charge the ward because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is she but also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fan his chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life with Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for Wednesday, Tuesday the 24th of February 2026. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and I hope you're having a robust week so far, and if not, hopefully Bingo can help make it better. Personally speaking, my day has been kinda shite, but that's just because work fucking kicked the crap at me. You know, work was awful today, you know. I mean, I won't bore you with the fucking details, but you know, they're changing one system over to another system. They claimed it wasn't going to interrupt or hinder things, and lo and behold, they broke everything. So I couldn't fucking do the work I was meant to do because they tried to do something new, and everything broke, and it's like, for fuck's sake. So yeah, it's just, today was rough, and tomorrow's probably going to be fucking just as bad, probably. But yeah, there we go. I won't, nah, but I'm not going to fucking get bogged in that, you know what I mean? I've got through work eventually, whatever, and now hopefully Bingo can make me feel better, and hopefully Phil's not going to piss me off too fucking much today. As you can see, the bad man is wide awake and he's in the stream chat right now saying good morning to all his fucking peasants. So there you go, so the bad man is awake. In case you're wondering what sort of day Phil had yesterday, the day stream saw him get over $160, which for Dragon Quest is strange. Phil had been upset before that a Dragon Quest stream would do better than any other game. Remember, that's how I fucking got so pissy the other night about what was the game that fucking did worse than Dragon Quest for him? It got like a like a $90 and Phil was furious. You know what I mean? Like how Dragon Quest outperformed it. You know what I mean? How fucking dare this game only get $90 fucking dollars? But now it seems like the bar's been raised. So if he's going to stick to that fucking sort of thing where he's upset that Dragon Quest only gets a certain amount of money, and does that mean any other game that comes and doesn't get as much money as for a shopping block? Because even Dragon Quest fucking got more money, who fucking knows? But yeah, so day stream Dragon Quest and DSP tries it, got Phil over got him over $160. The night stream was him playing indies and he only made about $90 odd. So there you go. So a bit of a mixed day for him, you know. I mean, decent day stream for him. Actually, he got a fucking, his goal was it for the day stream, which is unexpected for him, I'm sure. But the indies night stream didn't do too well whatsoever. Anyway, we're gonna go through some tweets, and then we're gonna have a little short. We're gonna, you know, another big TV fucking short, because why the fuck not? Some more brain rot, and then a Snort Banal compilation covering yesterday's day stream, because there's some things yesterday we missed out because, well, we just didn't want to fucking endure it anymore. So yeah, we'll have a compilation from Snort Banal to kind of highlight the main points from the day stream. So there we go. First of all, the tweets. Boneless Kimchi. On Twitter, they went a bit viral sharing this picture here. Streamer DSP Gaming, also known as Phil Burnell 43, is being credited online with providing critical intel that supposedly helped the Mexican military kill El Mencho, the leader of a CJNG. So I don't understand why this popped off in popularity. I don't quite understand how. But yeah, almost 8,000 likes for his tweet. Just for, you know, this guy, so this guy is the leader, or was leader. This guy, El Mencho, was like one of the most wanted men in Mexico. Big crime cartel boss leader, you know what I mean? And he got died in a military operation. He got killed in a military operation in Mexico, and so his gang went fucking nuts all over Mexico. And for whatever reason, this tweet saying that Phil helped the officials identify him. I don't know. I can only imagine. Maybe they're hoping the cartel going to come after DSP or something. Who fucking knows? It's fake. You know, it's not real. It's definitely not real. It's fake, but it's still fucking funny. You know. But yeah, image of Mr. Burnell anonymously reporting to the FBI and his gated community Palm Court condo in Renton, Washington. When asked why he decided to assist the FBI, Mr. Burnell provided this voice memo to us.
Murder Mexicans, murder them all. Murder Mexicans, murder them all.
Phil actually said that before. he's not got a defense. He said that before in the past. God almighty. Well, there you go. I was only room for one cartel. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck? So this popped off and it's like, what the fuck? Why? And yeah, maybe the who fucking knows. Anyway, there's another clip here. It's a little bit of a long clip here. It's like almost 4 minutes. Phil apparently at some point yesterday was talking about him getting kicked out the bounties program on Twitch. And Poems just tells it like it is straight away, saying I can tell you why you got kicked out the bounties on Twitch. It's because you didn't disclose the sponsorships and people are reported you. Let's see how Phil's going to try and explain that.
I couldn't believe the way that Twitch behaved. Okay, seriously. The way that Twitch behaved was disgusting. Because they outright lied to me, which is insanely dishonest. So with Twitch, they started a program where it was a sponsored program where they would have a dashboard, and if you were a partner on Twitch, you would see offers. Play this game for a certain amount of time on stream and receive a sponsorship fee for it. Okay? So the first one I tried to do was World of Tanks. I signed up for it. I told you guys I was going to do it. My detractors went and contacted the World of Tanks devs and harassed them. And they went to Twitch and told Twitch, we don't want Phil to do that. Because
so, by harassing them, we basically fucking pointed at head, you know, this fucking toxic cunt's going to play a game for money. And then they looked into him. And they kind of thought to themselves, we don't want this guy associated with our game. So yeah, we harassed him. We harassed him, apparently. The World of Tanks game devs fucking couldn't take the fucking social pressure from the fucking overwhelming wave of detractors saying that Phil Burnell was going to get money to play the game. No, no, Phil makes it fucking sound like we fucking had a game dev in a fucking chair, fucking like trying his box or something like that. You know, no. It was a couple of tweets saying, hey, game devs, do you know this fucking toxic motherfucker is going to be playing your game for money on Twitch or whatever, you know what I mean? It's a sponsor stream. And the World of Tanks guy said, nah, we don't want this guy involved with our fucking game. He doesn't deserve our fucking money.
We're going to get a bunch of hate on social media for it. So Twitch turned it off, even though I signed up for it. When I was going to do it, Twitch contacted me and said, oh, that doesn't exist anymore. I said, what do you mean? Oh, that's an error. It doesn't exist anymore. Okay. Then I reached out to my mods and I said, so you guys are in the partner program. Do you still have the World of Tanks sponsorship? Yeah, we have it. So they lied. They didn't actually, it wasn't that it wasn't available. It's that they were taking it away from me because they didn't want my trolls to harass people on social media.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Which is something I don't control. Obviously not my fault, but I get punished for it, okay? Then there was another small game. I don't even remember the name of it anymore, but it was an indie game. I took the sponsorship opportunity. I was playing their game on stream, and as I'm playing it, the detractors went to their Discord, harassed them. They reached out to Twitch, and Twitch basically said, well, it's too late. Phil's already playing the game. There's nothing we can do. Hands are legally tied. It was a contract you signed. There was never any criteria saying only certain people could do this sponsorship. So he's got to get paid. So I did get paid for that one. Okay? And then there was another one.
I remember that stream, actually. That was a bizarre fucking stream. You wanna know why people at the time thought it was an incredibly bizarre fucking stream? Because all throughout Phil, so this was some sort of indie game where this Twitch chat could actually interact with the game by typing things in the Twitch chat. It was some sort of incorporation where Twitch chat can actually get involved in a game to like make things like happen in the game. But what we thought was bizarre though was that Phil didn't snort once ever during this sponsored gameplay stream. That is the one big takeaway I remember from that fucking stream that Phil had of a sponsored game. Not one single time did this. Back in the fucking day, Phil doesn't do it as much these days as he did back in the fucking past. In the fucking past, Phil was a snorting machine. There was nobody like him in the fucking planet who could out-snort him. It was absolutely insane how fucking prominent the snorts were way back in the fucking day with Phil Burnell. You know, maybe it's just because of his fucking filters and microphone or whatever. I mean, who fucking knows what the fucking reason was, but yeah. And yet, for one entire gameplay sponsored stream, multiple fucking hours, not one singular snort was heard from Phil. It was utterly strange.
One, and this was the last one I ever got, was for Assassin's Creed. Now, I don't remember particularly which Assassin's Creed game it was. It was many years ago. Again, this was when I was on Twitch, right? And I, just like everybody else, I was already playing the game. Like, I'd already been playing this particular Assassin's Creed game. And then the opportunity showed up in the dashboard, and I took it, and I streamed the game. As I'm streaming the game, once again, my detractors go to the Ubisoft social media. They start harassing them and shit. And so they went to Twitch. And basically, here's what happened. Again, they were legally forced to pay me for the sponsorship because I didn't do anything wrong.
Remember, Phil would try and wreck on this fucking sort of thing later down the line. Remember, he fucking tried to say that he's not some sort of fucking paid shill. He doesn't go for that sort of thing because it's not true, genuine content. This completely contradicts his fucking narrative that he's never been about fucking taking the fucking bag and being a paid shill. Here is Phil bitching and whining and moaning because detractors prevented him from being a paid shill on Twitch, and which he was very upset about. So he can't fucking pretend to be all high and mighty about fucking never fucking selling out for the fucking bag when he's going to fucking then bitching, whining and moaning about detractors preventing him from trying to sell out for the fucking bag.
And it was the terms of the agreement. But basically what Twitch said was, well, it's obvious DSP is always going to get this harassment no matter what he does. So we're just going to turn off his dashboard. So they actually had someone, listen to this, they had someone in the company come to my dashboard and hard code it out, meaning my opportunities were always off. They actually had someone do that because they realized I was going to keep taking the opportunities and making the money, and then my detractors were going to keep harassing people on social media for it, and they didn't want to get flack for it. So they actually had a coder code my dashboard off. So my dashboard was always empty. And I would contact, at that time, my partner manager from like once a month, and I would say, my dashboard is still empty. I don't understand. And he would say, oh, it has nothing to do with you. You never did anything wrong. It's just that we don't have anything for you right now. There's no opportunities for anyone. And of course, then I would go again to my moderators who were partnered in the program and say, do you guys have opportunities? They'd be like, oh yeah, there's this one, there's this one. I don't have any of them. And it was gone forever. Like literally, it never showed up ever again for me. The dashboard was always empty. And then they got rid of my partner manager. So then I had no one to even talk to about anything.
Lol. So, Jesus Christ, man. So yeah, that's Phil's version of history. And as Paul's Past points out, it's because Phil didn't disclose his sponsorships and pure apology. At first, he disclosed it. That indie game, I believe, was disclosed. But the other games though weren't. So he didn't disclose Assassin's Creed as being a sponsor game, I believe. And as Kulent points out, no, they would not hardcode it out. That was required to completely publish a brand new version of Twitch's website. It's probably a fucking switch. One fucking switch. Does this fucking person get a dashboard, yes or no? And it's probably on by default, but you can fucking turn it off if needed to. They reprogrammed the entire website just to fuck me over. Fuck the fuck off. Just get the fuck out of here. But yeah, I just love how Phil he tries to fucking play off as fucking. These days it's like I'm not going to sell out, guys. I'm not a sellout. I've never been a sellout, guys. Phil has done way more sponsored things than you might fucking think of. Like he has always been eager to fucking take the bag and do sponsored shit whenever possible. Whether it's fucking promoting beanbag chairs way back in the fucking day, or fucking playing games for money like this shit here, you know? He's always been about trying to grab that fucking bag. next time he tries to fucking pull up bullshit narrative where he's like, I'm not like other content creators, guys. I don't fucking go for these, these advertisements and all that shit. I'm not a paid shill. Like, it's not by choice. Phil fucking pretends it's a fucking choice, but it's because he's so goddamn toxic that no game developer worth his salt wants anything to do with him. Anyways, another clip here. This one's been doing this one's over 1,000 likes, for God's sake. Before I watch it, Caleb saying every single use as a series of attributes, status, monetize, blah blah blah. You keep them as variables so you can just exactly, fucking exactly. YouTube operates the same fucking way. It's normal for us to fucking do this. I mean, look at LTG on Kick. They're still able to stream on Kick for now. You know what I mean? They're not banned on Kick, but there was a switch on Kick's end to disable monetization for one stream they did, because they thought that LTG wasn't interactive enough to merit, getting money for that stream. That's that. It's a switch. Kick didn't fucking reprogram their entire website just to fuck off, just to fuck over LTG. It's like, what the fuck. Anyway, so Phil. This is a 30-second clip, but I got over 1,000 likes. God help us, we're going to see DSP Gaming or Comedy Central. You decide. How has this got over 1,000 fucking likes?
Oh, you see, what they did is they gave you a hole in the box so you can do this.
You gotta be shitting me.
And you can then take your chicken and dip it into the sauce, and the sauce won't go everywhere. It stays in the box. See that? Okay. But I will ask this. That's fine for your first tender. When you go for the next one, what happens? You open it, and the sauce goes everywhere.
Are you serious?
Anyway, here's what the tenders look like.
Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? This dense motherfucker. This... It goes in the other way, Phil. You open the box first, and then you put the sauce in the wee hole. You dumb motherfucker. I can't believe I've got to try and fucking pig-explain to Phil Burnell, of all people, the fucking DoorDash's #1 customer in the fucking Seattle area, how the fucking fast food sauce works. Holy fucking shit. Anyway, and he has been 100% serious here. Without a shadow of fucking doubt, he has been legit serious about that. There's one more clip here. This one is also within numbers here. Rebsy popping off of this clip here. Bro, these lol cows really do think alike Lamau, and it starts off with DSP.
You fucking morons. I don't understand what you're saying, because I'm not on your level. I'm up here. You're down here. I can't hear you. You're below me.
You're below me. I'm a fucking worldwide known name. I'm up here. You're down here. You ain't on God mode level. You ain't on my level of fame.
Yeah, I mean, they are quite identical. That was quite symmetrical with a narrative there, Can't deny that. That cannot be denied. Jesus, man. Anyway, as a bad man, is he starting to stream yet? It's hard to tell sometimes. Blah, blah, blah. Hold on. I'll need. Did Phil was Phil in microphone at any point in time? I need to check this. Hold on. Hold on. Blah blah blah. So I started here. I was going to skip through this very quickly here.
I'm gonna do a.
He was on microphone. There it is. He was on microphone for a little bit. McCall.
That you got.
Here we go. So we'll leave him on pause here, okay? We'll leave him on pause right fucking there. And Bingo shall start at this point in time. Here we go. But yeah, that's a wee while away, of course. So there we go. So just make sure 1.5 speed. Leave him on pause there, and we'll build up some speed up juice and all that jazz. Anyway, time for our fucking brains to fucking rot away into nothingness. We have another episode of DSP's Big TV put together by Ludwig Lord Order. God, what are we in for this time?
It's your boy right here, begging level 1 and still #1. Listen up. I love my fat wife. Yeah, I said it. I love her. My cat, my horse, no glue, just purrs. Hello, chair. Hello, Nintendo. Hello, Xbox. Hello, keyboard. Hello, wrist rest. You're worthless. Get out of my house! The detractors have come up with this like cosmological theory they call Schrodinger's cat. I guess it's this idea that my wife could either be here or gone, and this waveform uncertainty, you know, collapses into one cohesive reality when like she shows proof of life or whatever. But the instant I begged her for like emotional support over wings at 2 in the morning, and she just hits me with a quote, "Shut the fuck up." That to me was the definitive proof of life. Boom. Both waveforms, me alone in the kitchen, her forever sleep, snap together into one trajectory. Now there's these two divergent timelines combining into one. It fuses the trolling power of both possibilities into a single laser-focused destiny the detractors ominously call the final crash out.
There's no fucking way that Phil Bonnell would use so many big words in like one segment. This is how you know it's AI. Because Phil Bonnell lacks the intellectual capacity to put together such a fucking well thought out intellectual thought. Hell, I do as well. I'm not trying. I'm too dumb for that shit as well. Not just Phil, me. But yeah, there's no way Phil can. That's what I'm sure.
First application for the new, more consistent wife model. Meet Melissa. Glasses, nice smile, seems reliable, right? Chat, what do we think? Too basic, bro. Needs more spice. Where's the red hair? Must be fat, red, big, and angry.
There.
Nice smile, good energy, appreciated. Thank you.
Oh
Next
my
up.
God.
Yeah, move over. Listen, shut up and pay my bills, all right? That's the only line you need. Oh, perfect!
What?
Are you sure you can even carry me? I'm
Think of letting you walk in those fancy shoes?
Careful
Hold
with
still.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Ow, my ribs.
Great.
I clean here? Helicopter! Helicopter!
Holy crap! How? Man! Shit! Guys, Kat said she preferred guys with peanut butter complexion, so here I am working on my seg. See?
Oh my
I wasn't sure
God.
if she meant creamy or chunky, so I got both. That was expensive, so step up. Ack.
I swear, he sits in that little office all day begging strangers on the internet for tips. Then he tells me he needs that money, but I'm the one paying the bills.
That's a little bit.
And gone.
Perfect. You're a lifesaver. Here for the extra effort.
Looks
Appreciate
adorable, babe.
it. Very minimalist.
Sure, this looks good. Yeah, you look great.
They done him dirty.
Come on, a swimsuit level? Really? I thought this was a stealth game. Who asked for this? I'm too mature for this kind of nonsense. I'm trying to play a serious video game here. They're making me run around in the sand squirting water at people like I'm 12. It's pathetic. Look at this. All right, I'll hit no and... Wait, no, I didn't. I clicked the wrong... Whoa, what the... Hey! Oh, no, listen, I really shouldn't be here. I'm just gonna find a way back, okay?
You look tense, mister. Maybe you need to cool off.
Sudane, relax, it's paradise. Paradise, yeah, sure, but it's not real, right? No.
Did you hear the door?
What the fuck?
Someone's here?
What?
Hi.
What the hell?
It's the wall.
There better not be any good-looking women in your video game!
Sorry, honey. Sorry, babe. Hit like, hit that like, I'm serious.
What the absolute ever-loving fuck? I feel like I fucking lost half my brain cells. So all four of them are fucking gone just like that in a fucking flash. What the hell? What in the... Jesus, man. You don't even have time to fucking breathe sometimes taking this sort of shit. Jesus. But anyway, whatever. Big ups to Ludwig for making that together, and also the other people as well that contribute to making those shorts as well that Ludwig puts together. Anyway, let's watch a Spinel compilation from the day stream. Thankfully, this will be a highlight. These are just the highlights of what happened on Phil's podcast yesterday. Some of the shit we missed because of it and bailed after we won bingo. But yeah, some of this will be familiar to you guys.
Save the pig. What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Ziggy Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
Why are channels getting demonetized? Well, they were getting flagged for this weird reused content reading, and no one knew what that meant. And when people looked into it, it basically was channels who had the same content kind of like uploaded multiple times on their channel. So for example, a stream archive, a clip of the stream, and then actually like highlights and stuff, and it's all the same stuff. So YouTube would say, oh, well, per AdSense, you're basically trying to monetize the same content a ton of times, and that's against our policies, and therefore your entire channel has been demonetized.
How the hell? I don't buy this personally. I don't buy this. Well, first of all, Phil's excuse here is bullshit. He's just desperate for any fucking reason not to fucking have his live streams be public and visible. For whatever fucking reason. But, like, there are so many content creators out there that actually fucking do produce, like, the content that is similar. You know what I mean? It's like, it is different, but how is YouTube meant to know? Like, let's take, for example, speedrunners. You know, speedrunners in video games usually fucking follow the same route every single fucking time to try and get faster and faster. YouTube might think that's the same content over and over again because it's the same fucking person driving the same fucking car, the exact same fucking way around the fucking track over and over again or whatever in a game, or whether it's a racing game, for example, you know what I mean, or Mario games, so doing the same jumps over and over again or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So like so how would YouTube enforce that policy? You know? But yeah, Phil just doesn't want to fucking do this in the first place, even though his audience wants it. He wanted a reason not to fucking do this, and all of a sudden, lo and behold, apparently, detractors were uncovered doing some sort of, you know, big 4D chess move of reporting him or plan to mass report him for doing this. Like, there is still no evidence yet to be found of detractors doing this whatsoever. Basically, just Phil was implying that detractors were planning this, even though there's no evidence for it whatsoever.
What?
Yeah. So imagine if overnight DSP Gaming gets demonetized simply because I left the stream archives live.
Sounds like a wet dream to me.
Well, that's the end of my livelihood, because this channel is where I stream and do most of my content. This channel is where I get super chats, memberships. You know, I can't get demonetized. All right? I just can't. I can't take the chance. So it's either, hey, take the chance and see what happens when you already have a group of people who have threatened that they're mass flagging you for it anyway, or roll back the changes. Considering that the changes were less than 24 hours old, I rolled back the changes. So the streams of yesterday are now archived and privated, and you cannot see them, and you're not going to be able to see them. We're just going to keep it as is. So
you know, the funny part is, I maintain this point here. Phil choosing to do this rather than have it fucking public hurts his channel more than helps him. This would have been a very easy thing for Phil to have. This would have helped him and boost his analytics on YouTube and help him in the algorithm. You know, the live stream views are what would actually count. The likes he gets on that live stream, you know, the attendance he gets on a live stream. This would have helped him quite a bit on YouTube in the long run. This would have, but instead he's chosen actively to sabotage himself and his channel for reasons only fucking known to him. People think that he just wants to fucking do this so he hides the begs, the unrecorded bigments. But that is not hidden though. Every single detractor out there sees and like all the usual clippers capture the unrecorded bigments. There is no escape from people being made aware of Phil recording when he's not, you know, begging when he's not recording. So I don't buy that as an excuse, personally speaking. But I don't know. It's bizarre to me.
Oh. When I get people who come by the stream like that guy did yesterday, who's a YouTuber, and he says, hey, Phil, just so you know, when you private your streams, you lose the watch hours of that stream, so you should never do that. Next time I'll respond and I'll say, yes, except that you're not the same as me. You don't have a group of insane, obsessed weirdos who are trying to get you into trouble for things you don't do at every waking moment. And you probably won't have these people coming after you and flagging your channel for stuff while I do. Because it's funny, because it's been brought to my attention, oh, well, big YouTubers all do this. Moist Critical, right? He leaves his streams live, but then he also uploads, you know, the gameplay parts later. That's Moist Critical.
I'm small potatoes. All right? I'm small potatoes.
Dude, that's one of the biggest gaming YouTubers on YouTube. He can do whatever he wants. He's so huge, he has a direct line to YouTube. He can talk to them at any moment about a problem to try to get it fixed. He's not worried about losing his income for a day or two. If his channel gets demonetized, it's going to get remonetized. He's fine. I'm not Moist Critical. I'm a tiny little guy who, if I get demonetized, I get screwed over and I can't support my family. All right? So, yeah, it sucks because, as you know, I most definitely don't like having to make changes and or being affected by the actions of these insane people, but I have to be careful. I can't just say, hey, do whatever I want and then lose my livelihood. So we're walking by or we're walking back those changes. All right.
Yes.
Here we go.
Now pay attention to the subtitles.
I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze the peel, it comes in. Squeeze banana.
Okay. So this.
But before we even move on to this car part here, like, I get what you're saying. I mean, potentially it could be a problem for Phil because, as you know, effectively his recordings are his live stream apart from the bits that are not recorded. I mean, that's a very bad way to explain it. But the live recordings that Phil makes in 1 hour chunks are essentially the same as a live stream for the most part. Apart from maybe like 95% of what he uploads to his channel every day is a live stream. So maybe it is actually too much for YouTube to think, hey, hang on a second, this guy's double dipping. You know, potentially you could be right there. Some channels do clip stuff from the live streams to promote the live streams. But usually those clips will also make up a far smaller percentage of what the live stream was. You know, not like 95% like fucking Phil does, you know. So, yeah, I mean, it's possible, honestly. It is definitely possible that Phil could have been fucked over by this. It's possible. But I don't personally see it. Because Phil has been reported time and time again in the past on YouTube for worse things. And fuck all's ever happened to him. You know, nothing ever gets done about Phil's worst antics in the past. You know, how he's conducted himself on YouTube. So personally, I don't think this would have actually hurt him too much.
The subtitle says, squeeze the peel, it comes in denim. However, that's not what I said. And this is what I actually realized last week. As I was saying this.
Squeeze the peel, it comes in denim.
I didn't say it comes in denim.
You did.
It's gibberish.
You said it comes in denim.
Me basically just mashing my words together because I'm trying to think up lyrics on the fly. And I can't think of anything. So it sounds like in comes the nana. Like I'm saying, in comes the nana. You know, I probably wanted to say in.
No, it sounds like it comes in denim.
In comes the banana, and I realized that's too many syllables. So I just shortened it and cut off the first syllable of banana. Said, in comes the nana.
In comes in denim.
Sure.
In my mouth, squeeze the peel, it comes in denim.
Comes in denim.
In comes in denim.
Comes in denim.
In fact, he says, in comes in nanum.
Oh, so you've changed your mind again on what you're saying? You've heard this multiple times, and you've changed your answers to what you said multiple times over the last couple of weeks. Even you can't decide what you're fucking saying now. Look, when people listen to this, most people hear it comes in denim. That's a fact, Phil. I'm sorry. You know, it's a stone cold fucking fact.
Actually, what it sounds like, in comes in nanum. It's just gibberish. It has nothing to do with denim. Why would I have even said denim?
Oh, you didn't mean to fucking say it, obviously, but that's exactly what it fucking sounds like. No one's trying to imply you meant to fucking say denim, you fucking buffoon. But that is what came out your fucking gin-addled fucking mouth.
And the thing is, my detractors absolutely positively cannot take an L. Because in their mind, if ever they're proven wrong, oh my God, that means Phil got a W. That means Phil's correct. Well, I am correct. I did not say denim. Why would I have said that? I'm not wearing denim. There's no denim in the game. There's no banana denim. And you can clearly see that I'm just going with my mouth. It's just a gibberish noise. Now, the subtitle was made by my editor because he was copying the detractor meme and making a clip of the meme for my stream.
Sometimes Phil would insult other people or get into this really defensive mode where he would attack and just be very negative and toxic.
All right. Someone says, turn on YouTube closed captions. YouTube closed captions? Are you fucking retarded? They're like always wrong. They're always incorrect. They're horrible closed captions. They're always saying the wrong words. 90% of the time it says the wrong thing in YouTube's closed captions. If that's where you guys got this from, maybe that is what happened, where people were playing back the clip and like, what did Phil just say? So they turned on YouTube closed captions, and it said, YouTube closed captions says it comes in denim. If that's the case, you're an actual retard. Like, you actually thought that you could trust YouTube's AI to generate closed captions correctly. I'm actually curious now if that's what it says. Let's find out.
I thought this was actually this bit is actually bizarrely fascinating to me because Phil has already dismissed this as being incorrect, but then he fucking claims it's accurate because it couldn't actually translate it properly.
Okay.
Put banana in my mouth, squeeze the peel, it comes in, then
No.
squeeze banana.
No, look. Squeeze the peel, it comes in, and it doesn't know what I said because it's gibberish, so it doesn't say denim. And then it jumps to then squeeze banana. So
yeah, Phil, but we people here though, it comes in denim.
Even YouTube's own closed captioning system,
which can be manually altered, by the way,
couldn't identify the word. It made it gibberish, and it deletes the word because it doesn't know what it is. It doesn't say denim. Done. We're done with this shit forever. You can eat a fucking dick. Seriously, every one of you fucking weird obsessive losers on the internet can eat a fucking dick. Even the
we're not the ones that said it comes in denim. You did. Just take the L, Phil.
Thing you thought would back you up didn't back you up. You're fucking retards. Okay, now we can move on.
Oh my god, he's drinking Tyrone sperm? Oh, here we go. You guys want a first-class invite to the gun show, do ya? All right, let's go. Oh. Yeah. The gun show, baby.
Nope. I think that would have been the worst decision if I'd given up on all.
Goddamn flashbangs. Okay, what's this? In this segment, Piglet says that getting a 9-to-5 would have been the worst decision ever for him. Begging for money every day is better. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. This is the part of the podcast we didn't get to see. We're now into the part of the podcast we never got to when playing bingo because at this point in time we won bingo and we fucked off because Phil was being insufferable. Phil, oh god, this is gonna be... Let's hear what he says.
The gun show, baby.
I think that would have been the worst decision if I'd given up on all of this and said, I throw in the towel. You know, I'm never going to get better. Nothing's going to turn around for me. I'm going to stop trying. I give up. And instead, I'm just going to go out there and try to get some jobs. And I think it would have completely destroyed me. I probably would have had to give up this house. Just being honest, I probably would have had to give up this house entirely. And move into a smaller place, which, by the way, probably wouldn't have been much less expensive because again the prices have skyrocketed.
Phil, that place is far too big for 2 people anyway. Like Phil isn't like some sort of like 5-bedroom fucking home or something. Why the fuck does 2 adults need 5 bedrooms or whatever the fuck it is? You know, it's insane, and it made no logical sense. You'd understand it if their ambition was to maybe like start a family, you know. And perhaps that was in Phil's mind when he moved in there with Liana all the way back in the fucking day. Who fucking knows? But it's far too fucking big just for 2 fucking people. You know. Also, Phil is one to always go to extremes. There is nothing preventing Phil Burnell from getting a 9-to-5 job and doing 1 stream after he's done work. You know. But to me, that makes fucking logical sense. You know, let the job be the main breadwinner income. You know what I mean? The streaming is whatever else is extra. He probably would make more still streaming. If he streamed once a day instead of twice a day, he probably would still make more money streaming than working. But the fact of the matter is that would be steady, reliable income. That would be a steady fucking wage from working a 9-to-5. You know? And because he's only streaming once a day as well, you know, it's around twice a day, I imagine some of his debt titles fucking be willing to give him more money because he's not on the internet as much as usual. Oh no. Oh hell, it's actually bizarre. Richard says the 5-year plan was a phase out, not him fully quitting streaming. A phase out so he'd stream and have a part-time job so his parents wouldn't have to bail him out all the time. Yeah. And let's see what else Madman says.
The mortgage I pay on this house is about the same that you would pay for a tiny apartment in this area where I live. I'm not exaggerating. No, this job is not exposed to downturns in the economy like an IRL job. It actually isn't. Because I've had ups and downs, and literally no matter what happens out there, people come watch and support. It's been a constant.
It's because you're fucking begging profusely like crazy. And when support fucking slows down, you fucking guilt trip all these fuckers to fucking give you money. Every time you've had a fucking slow spell, you turn on the fucking guilt trip and antics. Your audience shows up to fucking streams, apologise for not being able to support more. Oh god, I'm fucking deaf. Thank you very much to Killed Henson for the $4.99 super chat. I swear my mind is clean, but I have a female friend named Danum. As long as you don't come in them, that's perfectly fine, you know. There you go. Oh yeah, that's too far. What? Jesus, I'm sorry, I do apologise. Poor Danum. Thank you for the super chat. You dirty bastard. Anyway, fuck me ears. But yeah, anytime Phil is slow for money, he makes his audience feel fucking bad about it by fucking guilt tripping them. This is their fault, they're not supporting more. Like, and it's like Phil never feels bad about, you know, the amount of times we have lost count over the years back in the fucking day when Phil has had slow spells and it turns into his audience, berates them, mocks them, insults them, and fucking how, again, I meant to eat lunch meat sandwiches, I can't afford this game, I can't afford to do this, and it makes his audience feel guilty because they're not giving him the money he expects and demands from them. And so there was some small contributions coming in. So I'm sorry, Phil. This is all I can give you, Phil. I'm so fucking sorry. And then he has a fucking audacity to then say you never have to apologise. Why do you think they feel like they have to apologise in the first place, Phil? Because you are emotionally manipulating your dumbass gullible fucking audience into giving you all this fucking money. You know, it's just such a fucking manipulative fucking relationship Phil has with his fucking audience. It's unhealthy as all fuck.
It's been actually the one constant. Is that it doesn't matter if I'm on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick. It doesn't matter if I'm doing an on-demand video, if I'm streaming, if I'm doing a combination of both. People have been along for the ride and will be. Okay?
Yeah, it's because you have to ask for it non-stop. You've admitted yourself, like, as long as you fucking keep asking for it, they'll keep giving you money. You understand this, actually. Phil is very aware that he gets money if he fucking asks for it. Regularly, constantly, non-stop. You know? So, it's got nothing really to do with what you're doing. It's more to do with you just asking outright for it. I'm honestly waiting for Phil just to fucking give up the whole shtick and just say, hey guys, 150 and then we begin gameplay. Pay up or no game.
Okay? It's that simple. It's never changing. It's kind of the constant. Anything else that I've ever done in my life has been fluctuating and changing. This hasn't. This has remained stable.
And that makes it even worse, Richard. You know, what you say, most of his, some of his viewers are on the government benefits, you know, government handouts. So he's maybe right about not being affected since they have no jobs anyway. Personally, if I had people, like, back in the day when I didn't have a job, and I was on I was on benefits myself because I didn't have a fucking actual job. I was short on fucking money. I wouldn't waste that fucking money in a content career. Every penny fucking counts in that situation. You know? And it's absolutely fucking baffling to me. Like, Timbo sliced every fucking day. You know, stalking Tiger, had a fucking, like, he's working at Arby's right now. And this is the guy who's gone bankrupt 3 fucking times, remember? Timbo. And he's working at Arby's right now, and they gave Phil $20 to tell him a very boring story about how some guy came in and ate a bunch of fucking beef or something. And Ed was fucking nothing. Like, here's $20, so here's what my day was. Jeez, it's like, what the fuck, man? These gullible people, man. Christ alive. It's crazy. The $100 I got the other day was from someone that said they were on their way to work. It's just crazy to me, you know. It's just, like, as I said, but if Phil's and their money are easily parted, but the relationship that Phil cultivates for his audience, and try to shame them because they weren't more generous with their money to give to him, so it's his money, it's just, it is absolutely fucking sickening. It really is. I mean, one day it's going to catch up to him. One day karma is going to come for this motherfucker. Look, I'm a strong believer in karma, okay? What goes around comes around, and this bitch is due.
And I think what it is, it's just, you get to a certain level. When you get to a certain level of whether it's, you've just been doing it for so long, so everyone knows you as a staple that's going to be around, and they'll check you out from time to time, or it's because a lot of people have been around for me, for this ride that I've been on, and, you know, they feel like it's part of a journey that they're on too. And so, you know, it's worked. 100%.
I'm already DSP cult leader. I know all about it. I cast the pignosis on everyone out there.
I wouldn't say karma's wrong. I wouldn't try. I'm not a religious person. I'm in no way fucking religious. I wouldn't say it's a fucking religious cult thing or whatever. Karma. I just can't believe that it's like it's just the universe in action. You know. I just feel what goes around comes around. You know. That's just always been my kind of mentality, and nothing to do with religion whatsoever. You know. Just always kind of thought about it, you know what I mean? Well, it's just like some things, there's some things in this world we cannot explain. You know, there are some strange things that happen in this fucking world we can't explain, whether it's fucking religious or mystical or whatever, or just the universe and just being that, who fucking knows? But yeah, I don't attribute to religion personally, you know, being like, but that's just me though. Ben Heck hacks in this world, the bad guys can win. Last Action Hero is a stupidly good movie. I mean, that is a movie which is fun to watch multiple times, no matter what, I feel. It's a stupid movie, but it's so fucking watchable. It really is.
To make you magically do what I say, right? Like I'm a crazy. I have these weird voodoo powers that can control everyone watching this video and make you do awful things.
What's remarkable, quite frankly, is that here I am in 2026. I am doing better than I've ever done before, and I mean that. I'm doing better today than I did back in the day when I was popular on YouTube and was getting 10 million views a month. I'm serious. I'm doing...
But when you're saying you're doing better, what do you actually fucking mean? Because there's no way you're making more money now compared to back in the fucking day. That is just a fucking blatant lie.
Better right now than I was doing then.
You see, are you doing better in terms of your health, in terms of your fucking mentality, in terms of your fucking, like, in terms of what is the demographic you're using? What is the metric you're using here, Phil? To see you're doing better now than back in the day with your 10 million views. You know, because you were making far more money back in the fucking day compared to now. Almost, like, Phil was making close to 200 grand a year. Back in the fucking day. Sometimes upwards of that. Because some videos to fucking pop off massively, and Phil was still on that fucking ridiculous views-based contract. There have been individual videos, but Phil has had individual videos, which has made him, by themselves, several thousands worth of dollars. You know? But it doesn't really equate, does it? It doesn't really add up too much, does it?
I had to lie about things because I had to protect my ego.
Okay? I'm making that abundantly clear. I'm doing it with a fraction of the audience that I used to have. So I want you to think about that.
Basically, your audience, if I can replace machinima, paying you money. You know what I mean? So the ad revenue stopped, and so the audience can step up and fucking try and sustain your unsustainable lifestyle.
Persevered through all this bullshit that these idiots are trying to do. You got Wings sitting there on his stream crying that everything's going bad. You got LTG sitting there crying about being demonetized by Kick and everything. I'm doing good. I'm doing really fucking good.
Who fucking
You're so
cares?
disturbed and deluded in your head. What you need is a reality check.
Well, Phil, I mean, this is why it's fucking so gung-ho about having Wings on his fucking show. So he can fucking just proudly flex on them publicly, directly. And Wings caught on to that pretty fucking quickly, I feel, you know? But yeah, Phil sees himself as top lolcow. You know what I mean? All the other lolcows are suffering, but not Philly Boy. Philly Boy is the most successful lolcow it's ever been and ever will be.
You need someone to actually slap sense into you. Maybe a relative, a family member, a psychiatrist, someone. Because you're so delusional.
And I'm grateful and happy that I am. It was a lot of hard work to do it. Because again, the track that stuff was going 6-7 years ago was this way. And I have completely managed to pull it this way. And that's a great thing. And now things are much better for me, my family, for the business, for everything. And that's it goes hand in hand with you guys sticking it out and persevering through the crap and or seeing through the crap. Particularly the last couple of years, a lot of people having new eyes on me and saying, what the fuck? All that stuff people said about Phil was bullshit. He's improved, he's different. It's not what people say anymore, right? This is such...
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Such nonsense. That's completely false. Catch your ban, you fucking idiot.
Banned.
What was the ban for? Hold on, what was the ban for? Hold on, we need to find this out here. So this was done so yesterday. Hold on. Fuck me. This is during a day stream, okay? So we need to scroll down to about here. I get a big tip. No, so it's not that. Hold on. Remember this morning when you coped to me that we had no idea how much you were making, Lamal? That might have been a ban. Yeah, that might be the person that was banned then. Kind of makes sense. It was during the fucking podcast, you know, before gameplay began, I think. Oh, what else was it? Is there anything else it could be? But it's not free of demand. It could be that one, but it's not free of demand and money. Who fucking knows? You're asking for money and telling others to go work for theirs. Yeah, so it could be anyone who's fucking banned right fucking there. There you fucking go. But this is the current ban trend, you know? If actually, we need to refresh this actually, because Phil's had a few bans today already as well. Today's had a few bans already. That's just today alone. It's when we're not fucking barely started. So there we go. Hey, let's continue watching this top panel compilation and then we can begin some bingo.
Gone forever.
You guys think that he knows what I make. You don't know what I make. None of you know what I make. Not a single one of you on the internet knows what Darkside Phil makes. You have no fucking clue. At any given moment, we've got a stream going. That stream...
If only there was some sort of rolling ticker that tells you how much money was given to you on that stream.
Stream has ad revenue on it. That stream earns money in the Kick Partner Program.
What you're saying, Phil, is that we know a minimum. We fucking are able to fucking know a minimum because you advertise on a daily basis twice a fucking day how much money is given to you per stream. So we know the absolute minimum of what you make. Which is also good fucking... It's always good to share a minimum. Yeah, I mean...
That stream also has super chats, memberships, subs, all coming in. There's tips coming in. You have no fucking clue at any waking moment what kind of money I make. No one. Not anyone but me. I'm the only person that knows what I make. And that's a good thing. Because it
leaves you don't tell Cat. That's a bit of a fucking shitey thing to do as a husband.
Leaves me in control of my destiny and not a bunch of no-loads on the fucking internet that don't know shit about shit, but they think they know anything. No, I did not make less this year than last year. I'm doing very well for myself right now.
You're making a lot less this year compared to last year. You know, I'm sorry, Phil, but them's the facts. Now, what might have changed in a year is that you're spending less, so it feels like you got more. That's a possibility. But it's undeniable you're making less money this year compared to last year. That's a literal fact. And unless you can prove it wrong, that's the figures that we're all crunching. You know, JG Anno broke it down perfectly on their fucking Twitter thread. You know what I mean? You made far less money this year compared to last year at this point in time. So yeah, prove me wrong though. I'm happy for Phil to prove me wrong, but it looks like, you know, you're making quite a fair bit less this year so far.
It doesn't matter what you want to believe, because reality is different from your very twisted, disgusting fantasy of all the weirdo shit that you talk about every day in your Yellow Bus Discords. Okay?
What the fuck would you know about fucking reality? You fucking sit in your fucking room 6 days a fucking week begging strangers on the internet for fucking money while you play fucking children's fucking games non-fucking stop. Now you fucking go downstairs and get fed by your fucking mom, wife to fucking some slop or some DoorDash or some shit, you know? Like, what the fuck would you know about reality, Phil? You've been so disconnected from fucking reality, I think you don't even fucking know what it means or what it looks like. Reality needs to fucking hit you in the fucking head.
Okay.
So you live in your world of delusions.
That's so silly, because some people are saying, then why would you get upset if support is low on a particular stream? Just because support is low on one particular stream does not end me. Okay? It doesn't. But if you're someone who operates a business and you want to be successful, you want to be successful all of the time. Now, it's not possible to be, but you still want that. If you have a day when things suck, it still sucks. You still feel it.
But that's not the audience's problem, though. And you shouldn't try and fucking make it their fucking problem. You know? Because that's not their fucking responsibility. If they want to give you fucking money, they'll give you fucking money. It's as simple as that. Oh, for God's sake, it's so fucking dumb. It's just so fucking stupid. It really is.
Particularly when you're a self-employed person, you own that business, it hurts more because that's your baby, right? It's not like you're a cop.
Fuck off. Get the fuck out of here pretending to care about your baby. I care about the fucking... He doesn't even bother to study his analytics properly. And if he's actually fucking cares about his fucking craft, get the fuck out of here.
In a machine and you're, oh, who cares if the big corporation fails today? It's my business. I want my business to do well every day. And
put in some fucking effort, you lazy sack of shite. I want my business to do well, so I'm going to fucking just get the fucking most basic bitch slop and plaster all my streams and then say, hey, give me money so you can see this amazing animation that I put together. Get the fuck out of here. You fucking pretend you fucking care about your fucking business, but you fucking care about fucking making money doing this shit for as little effort as fucking possible.
And it should. And if it doesn't, it's disappointing. And that's okay. Right? But I tell you guys all the time, the sky is not falling. If we have 1 or 2 bad streams, it's okay. We just can't have it be a pattern. If we have a game that all of a sudden is not performing anymore, we'll move on to other things that will do well.
Except Dragon Quest, because that fucking gets a free pass no matter how many times it gets a slow stream.
Because that's how you're successful in a business or in life in general. You focus on the things that work and you give up on the things that don't. You don't just keep working on the thing that doesn't work. As much as I would like to keep playing Call of Duty right now, it ain't gonna work. I give up. I'll play the next one and give it.
Why the hell has his voice been? His voice has maintained a high pitch for its whole entire segment. It's so fucking bizarre.
A shot. But that's how you can work. And again, maybe that's the problem with a lot of people. They focus on the wrong things. They're focused on raw views, or they focus on this factor, or this aspect, this metric. I think I found it. It took me a long time, but I think I found that balance. That
wait, turn the stream on, and then you beg for money, and then you wait for money to come in, and if it comes in, hey, great, thanks. If it doesn't come in, you fucking give them hell. Great balance, Phil.
Things are working, and I'm happy for it. Okay.
Good Lord, man. Look in the mirror for a second and stop believing your own lies. Guys, if you are enjoying Dragon Quest VII, please support it in some way, whether that means liking it on YouTube, because engagement is key, whether it's a super chat or a membership, or over on Kick, whether it's some kicks or a sub or a tip would all be greatly appreciated. A great stream so far, right? Yeah, it's been great. Rogondo Cerdo, you know, oh, he's an e-beggar. I'm going to come back tonight with an Indies tryout stream. What we're going to do is try 2 to 3 indie games that you guys will be voting on. We've already got some ideas.
Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit, no fucking redemption.
Thank you very much to Dark Ross for a £2 super chat. It says it sounds like his balls have been caught in the vice. Aye. During that was such a strange fucking segment. It's like he kind of, you know, he couldn't help himself. He kind of got his voice up to that fucking certain level of tone, and they just couldn't escape from it, you know. It was such a bizarre fucking rant. But it's like, it's made more bizarre just by the fact that his voice kept staying that fucking high. It's like, Phil, you need to fucking bring that shit back down, because you sound like you're fucking like, what the fuck is? I was like, actually fucking, I was paying more attention to the voice cracking because he's speaking so high, more and more and more. Like, just like this, more and more and more, it keeps going up higher and higher. Fuck off. Oh, crazy, bloody hell, man. Ben Heckhack says his AdSense views alone is sub $1,000 a month now. I mean, probably. I imagine so. I mean, maybe it depends what time in a month it is as well. What time of year, sorry, it is, you know. Because obviously ads apparently are more profitable towards Christmas time, for example. Yeah, in terms of like the views he's getting in his channels, it's not very impressive. The bread and butter for sure these days is all about the streams, for absolute certainty. And he'll still make money with AdSense. That'll be a substantial chunk of change. And AdSense alone will probably take care of at least 1 or 2 bills, I imagine. The smaller bills, at least, I mean, which is still substantial, for sure. Phil pretends it doesn't fucking mean anything, I mean, but at the end of the fucking day, it will still be worthwhile fucking, you know, it'll still be worthwhile money for him, for sure. But there you fucking go. And the latest thing, so people are trying to say that also, Phil is making money on Twitter these days. That was the thing that's been talked about as well. He makes money apparently on Twitter, and the better his tweets do, the more engagement his tweets are, you know, the more money he gets on Twitter as well. Apparently, I don't think he's making much on Twitter though, because because he's part of the. Apparently, his channel on Twitter is getting money. That's well, people think it is anyway, but it won't be fucking much. I'll tell you that.
Of what it will be, because we already wish listed a bunch of stuff, and you will be polling and seeing what you want. So I hope you'll come back tonight and we'll try out some games together and see what ends up being tried. Maybe some of these will actually become real playthroughs on the channel. All right. If you're not interested in that, then tomorrow come on back. Hollow Knight and RimWorld return tomorrow. Okay. Thank you guys for a great stream. I'll see you all tonight. Peace out. Bye-bye. Phil's blowing his money on DoorDash. Phil's blowing his money on mobile games. Phil's blowing his money on gin. That's where my money goes every fucking month. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
I'll fucking love it. Good stuff indeed. Anyway, here we fucking go. So that was a day stream compilation in a nutshell from start to now. So there we fucking go. I think it's about time we fucking focus on doing some bingo. Oh, I should need a bingo card. And to play today's bingo card, we need to generate a random number to generate the bingo card. So the first number in chat I see the number I use for today's bingo card. Make sure it's a good number to try and get us on our way to a full house victory. The first number in chat I saw from Aussie's game room, it said 19. So there we go, 19, and that's the bingo card we have for today's stream. We need Phil to send the following for today's bingo card. We need Phil to say, obviously, oh, job, him being all clown mode and him saying variety. The second joke is Phil saying something style, like, you know, RPG style or Gangnam style. Him saying here's the thing or here's the deal, him ignoring a troll tip, him smacking his lips, and him saying members. The third row is Phil saying schedule, him saying positive, him being all victim mode, him touching his ear, and him saying dude. The fourth row is Phil saying reality, feedback, him touching his eye, him saying DSP tries it, and saying it is what it is. The fifth and final row is Phil getting at least $50+ in support, him saying detractor or trolls, him doing hand graphs, him saying voted, and finally, necessarily. That's the bingo card we have for today's stream. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps that Phil commits, we get a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds of Phil begs, we also get a free space. If Jade shows up to Phil's streams and Phil says hi to Jade, not only do you get a free space for that, but you guys get to enjoy the animation. So I got ahead of myself there. I lost my chair of thought there. So if Jade shows up and Phil says hi, we get to enjoy a free space as well as this animation.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
It's funny you can say the same thing every single fucking day practically, and you actually forget your fucking lines sometimes. It's fucking mental. Like, there you go. Yeah, it's Satan shows up to Phil's streams, and Phil says hi to his good buddy Satan. Not only do you get to have a free space for that, but you guys get to enjoy this animation to celebrate.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
So those are ways that Phil can help us get some free spaces, but you guys are also in charge of ways we can get free spaces too. For example, for every 5 new or year memberships we have to bingo streams, we get a free space. For every £5 in tips, we get a free space. For every 5 super chats, we also get a free space. And we've had 2 so far today, so 3 more would get us a free space. And finally, every 25 likes the bingo stream has gets multiple free spaces. 25 likes is 1 free space, 50 likes is 2 free spaces, 35 likes is 3 free spaces, and 100 likes on this bingo stream would be 4 free spaces. We have 1 free space today because it carried over from yesterday's bingo stream. So that's why we're starting off today with 1 free space already, because that shit carried over with an extra free space with 1 bingo and got a full house. So that 1 additional extra free space carried over today to help us on our way to a full house. So there we go. And every time we get a free space, courtesy you guys linking the stream, we also get to celebrate that free space by enjoying the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the free space. So yeah, there we go. So as soon as we get 25 likes, guys, you guys let me know, and we'll add that free space and enjoy that animation. There's some more things to cover, of course, but I'm going to AI Marble Phil Burnell explain that all for us right fucking now.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the exclamation point marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day, and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
Just exactly as the bad man said, you know, you've got to fucking make sure. Well, first of all, we need to get a full house bingo card. But you've also got to fucking make sure that you have your own comment locked in and secured on that community post. The community post can be found in the description of the live stream, or if you're in the chat right now, type in !marbles and you'll be provided with a link to that community post. And apparently we have 29 likes, which is another free space, so let me go, there we go. Free space because you guys have liked the stream 25 times already. 50 likes, of course, with 2 more free spaces. But I'm going to celebrate that free space, of course, by enjoying the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animation. Remember to keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper K to do his thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. So I think I've covered all the bases there, you know what I mean? And as I was saying as well about the fucking bingo cards also, make sure if we get a full house on bingo, we get to enjoy marbles afterwards. And yeah, the marble winner can win a wee potential prize, such as a Scottish soundboard pass, a full house ticket, an intro shout out, or maybe even a special bonus prize of a $10 Amazon voucher or a $10 console voucher. So there we go. You got to win it, as the old saying goes. So what are you waiting for? If you haven't got a marble yet, get your own marble locked in and secured. I think I've covered all the bases. There's only one thing left to do, and that's for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send his app into battle once more.
The answers are fuck and you in that order, bitch.
There we go, good stuff indeed. I actually got to enjoy Mookie was streaming earlier on today playing the game. Right before bingo actually started, Mookie was streaming and they were playing The Last of Us, you know what I mean? And they got to the end of Last of Us and they loved the game. So there we go. Mookie really enjoyed The Last of Us and I did my best not to spoil what a second game has. Like Mookie doesn't know what happens in the second game. So don't spoil Last of Us 2 for Mookie. They don't actually know what happens. I didn't have the heart to tell them. There we go. But they enjoyed the first game so much, so they're going to play a second game probably as well. So shout out to Mookie. And all that random Scottish that's on the fucking soundboard. Anyway, it's time for us to start playing bingo. Good luck everybody, because here we fucking go.
Welcome to the first stream of the day here on DSP Gaming, and I hope that you guys are ready to chill. We're going to do a relaxing morning show today. There is no drama to discuss. There is no nonsense going on today. We can just hang back, chill for a bit, enjoy each other's company, build up the stream attendance, and have a good time. Don't even have any major stories to cover today, although there are things going on in gaming. Today I'm opting to just kind of relax and see what you guys want to chat about and have a good time here. And then, of course, it will be more Hollow Knight. And I'm excited because this is going to be a longer stream of Hollow Knight, probably 3+ hours of gameplay. We're in the midst of a good part of the game where we have multiple ways we can go, multiple things we can do that are going to be good and challenging. So I'm excited for Hollow Knight today. I hope that you are too.
Who fucking
It should be a good one. It should be a great stream. I'm actually just going to run quickly and finish up, and then I'm going to start. We're going to have a chill morning show, relaxing vibes and good stuff all around. And I hope that you guys are down for that, all right? So prepare your butts because I'll be right back with the DSP morning show.
Oh, a load of shite. Okay, so when does it start the morning show? When does the camera go on? Oh, right there, right back there. The camera goes on about fucking here. Here we go. The bad man goes live here. Anyway. Fingers crossed. Fuck me, man. No man over 25 should ever say vibes. Well, Phil did. Right, fucking go. There's nothing you can do about it either. Let's see. We've got a long way to go. And, I mean, going by Phil's own testimony, it might be a shorter show, you know what I mean? So, hopefully our suffering isn't too prolonged.
Alrighty, good morning, everybody. What's up, and how you doing? Welcome to the DSP Morning Show. My hair apparently is sticking up. I just looked, and I was like, what the heck? What's going on?
Who
Good morning.
fucking cares?
Today is Tuesday, the 24th of February, 2026. I'm DSP, and it's time to chill here on DSP Gaming and build up some attendance for our Hollow Knight gameplay stream, which I'm very excited for today. How's everyone doing? Some nice upbeat music here today on the stream as we start. Very nice. My hair looks great. Not really.
That's not a clown, as a clown mode, in my opinion. Change my mind.
Really. Not really, but it's all good. Good morning, everyone.
Shut the fuck up!
How y'all doing? What's going on? Who do we got today? We got Connor, Pizza Time, Game Dude, Fargate, Mark, Real Orange Dumpling. I don't know what an orange dumpling is, but okay. King Michael, how are ya? The Pleasant Simp, SW King. Who else do we got? We've got Edreed, Lulu Dawn, You're a Peasant, The Real Al Gore, 1986, I Love DSP, The Humble Water Filter Salesman, The Stream Engager, Organ Harvesters are on the stream. But we do have zombies. We do have zombies to celebrate Resident Evil Requiem on Friday. They are here, so maybe they're the Organ Harvesters too. I don't know. Daz Auto Chick's here. And more. How y'all doing? Ray Ray's, good morning. How are ya? Good to see ya. Broden, what's up? Colonel, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? So here's the deal. Last couple morning shows, I ended up coming in with a whole bunch of, topics and things to cover. And today, I just want this morning show to feel like the old hangout sessions we were having before the longer gameplay streams. If you remember, there didn't used to be a morning show. It used to just be us talking for a half an hour to an hour, killing time while we built up stream attendance. And that's what I want to do today. Even though we certainly could have topics that we talk about, there is stuff going on in gaming and the like, but tomorrow, I want to do a formal podcast where we're going to talk about Xbox. Okay, we're going to talk about Phil Spencer's legacy, what he did when he was in charge of Xbox gaming for the good 12+ years he was. We're going to talk about the Sarah Bond debacle that's going on right now, where apparently people are attempting to blame things that have happened in the last 5 years that went wrong for Microsoft all on Sarah Bond, who just left the company. So we'll do all of that tomorrow. Okay, I think we will do it. That'll be a fun podcast for the morning. We'll cover those topics. All right, for today, I just want to kind of hang out and have a good time and just relax and enjoy your company, do a little Q&A. It would be cool if sometime we could figure out the situation of me getting a retro controller for Switch 2. We've been talking about this for 2 weeks and never get around to it. I need to get one for next week's marathon. For those who don't know, this Friday, The 27th is the release of Resident Evil Requiem. I'll be playing it all day long, very exciting. Next Friday, which is March 6th, is the Retrothon, where I'm going to be playing retro throwback games, including the following, because we actually already made kind of a cool list of games that I'll be playing. Double Dragon 2, Star Fox 64, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition on the Genesis, Luigi's Mansion 1, Soul Calibur 2 on GameCube, and possibly Streets of Rage 2. Those are some of the ones we already kind of determined. We just don't know what order I'll be playing them. So that's going to be a fun Retrothon. And I'm excited. Okay, I'm excited. I hope that you are too. And that should be good, but I need a controller. Reason being, I can't play all those games on the freaking Joy-Con. The Joy-Con is terrible, doesn't even have a D-pad. So I need to get some kind of a controller, and I guess we got to figure that out together. But I guess we'll see, okay? Tulpa Town, you can answer your own question. Why don't you watch DSP Tries It? Instead of asking me a dumb question in chat, why don't you just watch the show, the episode?
Jesus, man. Wait. Who's he having a go at here? Who's he having a go at here? Hold on. What was that person's name?
And I guess we got to figure that out together. But I guess we'll see, okay? Tulpa Town, you can answer your own question.
Tulpa? Who the fuck's that? Is this somebody in Kick? Did anyone tell you yesterday you could open the Wendy's chicken nugget box flap and then put dipping sauce in? Oh god. So I can only imagine. Okay, I can only imagine that Phil has heard on the grapevine that the internet is mocking him because he put the sauce in upside down on the flap for the box. Glorious. So I think he's very aware. I think he's extremely aware about the ridicule he's receiving because he didn't realise that he could. Oh, Jesus Christ. Phil, it's your own goddamn fault. You realise it's entirely your own fault. You done a dumb. And now you got to face the consequences of doing a dumb.
And I'm excited, okay? I'm excited. I hope that you are too. And that should be good, but I need a controller. Reason being, I can't play all those games on the freaking Joy-Con. The Joy-Con is terrible, doesn't even have a D-pad. So I need to get some kind of a controller, and I guess we got to figure that out together. But I guess we'll see, okay? Tulpa Town, you can answer your own question. Why don't you watch DSP Tries It? Instead of asking me a dumb question in chat, why don't you just watch the show, the episode that's been live since yesterday? Thanks. Okay. Boo! Speaking of which, DSP Tries It yesterday was, I'm not going to lie, disappointing. Wendy's, man, just not great. You know, the chicken tenders were okay. 2 of the 6 dipping sauces were decent. The wrap was an insane ripoff, way overpriced, and the burger was a joke. The burger that they're selling as a new burger has less on it than the regular burger that they sell. So why would you buy the burger? It's just stupid. So I'm hoping next week, all right, we can basically do something interesting. I don't know what. Like, the one idea that I have is we could do Papa John's new pan pizza, and they also have a new dessert called the Bologna brownie. So maybe we could try the pizza and the brownie as like a double taste test. That could be interesting. Outside of that, I'm honestly not sure what to do for DSP Tries It. I'd like suggestions. If you guys have suggestions of what to cover, that
please don't talk about food. I've not had dinner yet, for fuck's sake.
You know, if there's a new item somewhere that you'd like to see me try, if there's somewhere you'd like to see me return for some reason, I'd like to start getting suggestions now, okay?
I swear to fuck, he knows when I've not ate. I swear he knows. The times I don't know, you know. So yeah, as I said, I've had a rough day with work. I didn't actually have time to make myself fucking something to eat for dinner, you know. Because I just, you know, work was like fucking so fucking all, yeah. So yeah. And so I'm a bit peckish, and he's going to spend a lot of his fucking shitey fucking show hyper fixating on food, making me even hungrier.
Okay, the bomb says, if you want real controller recommendations, are you looking for Xbox style or PlayStation? Xbox. I love this layout right here. That is my favorite layout for a controller, to have the left thumbstick higher than the right. I do not like the equal thumbstick layout at all. I think it's less comfortable. So this, please, yes, if possible. Now here's the thing. If that's not possible, that's okay. Understand that most of the games I'm playing are retro, meaning I'm really concerned more with this, the D-pad being good, than I am about thumbstick positioning. Like, if there's a controller that looks just like an NES or Super NES controller and it's really good, I don't care if the thumbsticks are next to each other. You understand? Not a big deal. Okay. So Bonos Tecmo says, 8-Bit Dough has the best D-pads for Switch. Also, GameSir is a good Switch controller option. GameSir? I've never heard of GameSir. That's interesting. Mark says when he was in Japan, he tried Wendy's. He thought it was mediocre because he doesn't know of Wendy's being in Australia where he lives. Interesting. No, Ray Ray says, I'm still hoping for a Jasper Cat Tries It someday. Yeah, for those who don't know, that idea was that basically I would go downstairs with Jasper Kitty and maybe we'd have a bunch of treats laid out for him, and I would use it. Thank you so much, DK Flax. I'll shut that out in a second. So, what was I saying? I got distracted. Oh, the idea was that I was going to take this selfie stick / filming apparatus. I was going to use my phone, and downstairs where Jasper eats, I was going to lay out several treats like on the floor, and then we'd bring him in and put him down and say, let's see which one he goes for first. Which treat is the one that Jasper's going to want first, right? And then see what he goes for. And then does he go to another one, or does he just do the one? You know, the thing is, we don't really do that with him. Like, if we're going to give him a treat, we just give him one, he eats it, and that's it. To present a bunch of treats in front of him might be confusing and or unhealthy for him. What if he wants to eat them all and he shouldn't, right? You know, so many people do that kind of stuff, that kind of content with their pets, and I try to...
Shut the fuck up. You are not about to fucking take a fucking moral high ground here, saying, oh, how fucking dare people fucking mistreat their fucking pets or fucking their content. You're always constantly fucking trying to force Jasper on camera, non-fucking stop. Even against a fucking will, you fucking just scoop him up and he's trying to fucking escape. Get the fuck out of here. Don't you fucking dare.
To stray away from it. I just want Jasper to be a healthy, happy cat. I don't necessarily want him to have to be a staple part of my content that we're doing these staged videos with him and everything. And that's why I've never sold merch with him on it or anything like that. I've always straight...
The fuck up. Phil, you have fucking memberships with his fucking face in them. So basically, you are monetizing your fucking pet. Absolutely. Tell me I'm wrong.
Get away from that kind of thing, you see? Okay. Topatown, I'm going to say it again. Watch the episode and stop asking me dumb questions on my stream. If you watch the episode, your question will be answered, but you actually have to watch it instead of dumping dumb questions because you watched the tractor clips yesterday. Thank you.
Confirmed. He knows about the tractor clip. Remember, guys, doesn't pay attention to it. Doesn't bother him whatsoever. Oh no! And then why do you think it would bother him? But there you imply that Phil is bothered by the tractor clips. Heaven forbid that.
Okay. So would I ever do something like that with Jasper Kitty? Maybe, but I don't know. I haven't really sold myself on it yet. Plus, it would be a solely on-demand video, right? Okay. So DK Flax with our first contribution of the day, a $10 super chat. Let's get DK Flax on the leaderboard first off. This definitely sounds like Resident Evil, doesn't it? This song 100% sounds like Resident Evil-esque.
Who
kind of
fucking cares?
Oh crap! I was gonna like it and end it. Like it. Oh, I missed it. I wanted to like it to get it to my like list so we can have songs that I like more in a playlist, but I missed it. Shucks. I did like that. Okay, so DK Flax says, "What's your favorite Hollow Knight game so far? One or Silk Song? The sequel with Hornet seems much harder to me. By the way, fast food has gone downhill since the early 2000s, and COVID was the nail in the coffin." So first question, can't answer. I'm not done with Hollow Knight. It's not fair to judge the games against each other until you finish them, right? Like, for example, what if I based all my opinions on Silk Song only on the first 2/3 of the game and never played the last third? My opinion would probably be dramatically different. You know what I mean?
You made a special video judging a game, though, after your first 2 hours of playing it. But the hypocrisy never ends.
That's kind of the situation we're in right now with Hollow Knight, where I'm probably around 2/3 through it. So I don't want to base my opinions on what I've done now. I want to base my opinion on once I finish the game and the DLC content. All right? So I'll let you know. Once we complete the Hollow Knight playthrough, I'll let you know my overall thoughts, and then I'll compare the two, and I'll let you know what I think is the better game. Okay? Obviously, right now, I'm going to say Silk Song because there's way more content and more to Silk Song. But
5 in a row. That's concerning.
We're still playing Hollow Knight. All right? As for your second statement about fast food, here's the odd thing about what you just said. Virtual Boy defeats DSP. Thank you for brewing up another batch of the T-Virus, but please be careful with it. Okay, and thank you also for the sub. I appreciate that. So, in regards to fast food, during COVID, okay, fast food, in my opinion, actually got better. Like, for example, we had a local Taco Bell, and before COVID, we actually didn't like it. Like, we thought that it sucked. And then during COVID, we wanted...
Stop talking about food, you cruel bastard.
To order out and not cook one day. So what are we going to do? What's actually open? And Taco Bell was open. Let's order. And we ordered, and no lie, the food quality at Taco Bell, like, doubled. Like, the ingredients seemed way fresher. The portion sizes were larger. Everything was done neatly. Like, nothing was sloppy. Everything was neat. Everything was packaged nicely. Like, it never used to be like that. It used to be a fucked up, sloppy mess that was just disgusting, and now it was done well. And I think that's because during COVID, there was different criteria and different, like, standards of health that had to be held up to because of COVID, you know? And I think for, like, that year of, like, 2020 to maybe, like, first half of 2021, so a year and a half, fast food actually was doing better. And then what happened was COVID sanctions ended, everything went back to normal, and then basically everything just went to shit. Because the attitude was like, oh, finally we can leave our homes and we can do all the things we couldn't do during COVID. And so, fuck standards, right? It literally went the polar opposite way. Like, during COVID, it was like, 6 feet, mask on, be careful, everything clean, wash your hands, do everything according to safety regulations. And then as soon as the safety regulations went away, it was cough on everything, slimy fucking hands, smear this shit everywhere, slam it in, make it half-assed. And it's gotten worse after. Does that make sense? It was bad, then it was really good, now it's atrocious. And quite frankly, the worst problem right now is the pricing. The one thing about fast food that used to be the most appealing was the pricing, correct? It was like, listen, you know when you go to McDonald's, you are not getting quality food. You're going to get low-grade food. It's going to be unhealthy. It's going to taste pretty decent, but it's horrible for you. It's poorly made, and it's cheap. So that's the appeal. Stop at McDonald's on the way home, grab a bag of burgers for $5, go pig out, but you don't have to cook. Now, You go to McDonald's on the way home from work, and you're spending $20 for a combo meal of 1 burger, fries, and a drink. And you go home, you eat it, you're like, the fries are cold, they suck, the burger's half-assed, almost no meat on it, tastes like shit, and the soda's watered down. And I paid $20 for this fucking combo. What is going on? So that's what's happened with fast food is they've gone off the deep end. Like, you can argue, yes, there was inflation, it made the cost go up. Not this much. There is no actual rationalization for the way that prices have increased with food. There's just no way you're going to tell me that a combo meal that pre-COVID cost you $6 or $7 now costs $17.
It's not just fucking food though, it's a fucking cost of living altogether. Back in the fucking, like, you know, in like fucking like the 80s, whatever, you know what I mean, as well, 80s or early 90s, whatever, like, people could afford to fucking get their own home. If they had, like, you know, if they had a steady job, whatever, it wasn't too fucking hard to afford getting a mortgage your own fucking home. But the cost of, like, living has just grown, it's crazily, these fucking, you know, in the coming years. And, like, house prices, for example, you know what I mean, they're fucking growing far higher than the wage you fucking get. Like, wages are going up, but the cost of living in general is just fucking going up higher and higher and higher and higher. You know? But it's just, it's I don't know, like, it's not impossible, of course, to fucking, but it's a lot harder for you know, the current generation to fucking get their fucking foot on the fucking profit ladder, for example, compared to fucking like the baby boomer generation, for example. You know, it's mental though.
You've more than doubled the price, and you haven't increased the portions, the food quality, you've reduced it. So how the hell is that affordable? And what's happening is, you're now seeing competition start to step up, and other restaurants are going to start to get more business because the fast food is going to fall up. Wendy's, which I just reviewed yesterday, just announced they are closing down hundreds of restaurants across the United States, and that's a bad sign. That's just the tip of the iceberg. When you start doing that, that means that's a problem, and you're going to see way more scaling back. Like, it's not going to stop. They're going to keep doing it, and eventually they're going to have to change their strategy, or they're going to end up going out of business, you know? Anyway, burger. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat to start off today's contributions. Virtual Boy Defeats DSP has gifted the first sub of the day over on Kick. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. It's good to see you. Thank you for that. It looks like a couple tips have come in. Someone tipped $2 and said, if you drop down the hole in Dirtmouth, wall jump back up for secret on the left. If you're talking about the first hole in Dirtmouth that you dropped down, we've done that a long time ago. Thank you for the $2 and thanks for the tip, but I'm pretty sure we've already done that. Okay. No, actually, someone tipped $1 and says, as a cat dad, do you find yourself giving less snuggles to Jasper as he ages? It's the opposite. Jasper is becoming more of a lap cat and snuggling cat as he gets older than he used to. I'm serious. Like, now, whenever Jasper is in bed with us, he wants to be snuggling one of us. Like, all the time. And when I say snuggle, I mean, like, you're laying in bed, you put your arm on your side, and he'll curl up in your arm or something like that. And he does that to either one of us all the time. When we're downstairs, like, first thing we do is we wake up and we shower and everything, we go downstairs. So I'll be in the kitchen having my breakfast, and then Jasper will jump on the couch with Kat and start snuggling her and want pets. Like, all the time. It's crazy. Like, it wasn't like that. He actually wants it more and more and more as he gets older. When he was younger, he was more of an energetic cat that would be bouncing all around the house doing his own thing. Now he wants to be, like, with us all the time and snuggle all the time.
Kyle Denson tipped £1. Taco Bell is only a mocking of authentic Mexican cuisine. I hope foreigners this June still come to US and Mexico for the World Cup despite our problems. I swear we'll keep you safe and well fed with our delicious foods.
I mean, the problem, of course, is like, safety is a concern naturally for that sort of thing, but to be honest, it's like the problem overall is like FIFA in general, and like football used to be football. I'm sorry, soccer for the Americans, you know what I mean? But yeah, but it used to be the working class game. And honestly, fucking what this is literally the game's gone altogether. You know what I mean? In terms of fucking the money involved in the fucking game, and like the people. It was meant to be a game for everyone, you know what I mean? And it's football is a very special sport, primarily around the world, of course, I mean, but especially in the UK. Football was especially effectively born in the United Kingdom, you know what I mean? The very first fucking football match, the very first international football match was Scotland v England. It was held in Scotland. It was played at, you know, I think at Leicester Hampden, but it wasn't actually Hampden, but yeah, whatever. It was held in Scotland, though. You know what I mean? The very first international football match. Properly, you know, way back in the fucking day, you know. But it was sort of a game that brought people together, you know what I mean? It was a working class game. Everyone could fucking make themselves, you know, like, and you know. But these days, though, you compare it fucking to today, and the prices of tickets. Like, if your team are successful at the World Cup and you want to fucking watch your team at the World Cup and attend those games, you're going to need like fucking 30,000. $40,000 for the cost of flights and accommodation and attending the game to get tickets to the fucking game. That's even if you can get fucking tickets. There's no guarantee you'll get a fucking ticket, for fuck's sake. At least no in general fucking sale. Like, you know, it's absolutely fucking insane. It really is. You know. But but yeah, I did hear the other day as well. I think one of the grounds, one of the football grounds are used. It's going to be used for the World Cup. I think it was actually Mexico or something like that. There was gunshots. One of the grounds is going to host a World Cup game or several World Cup games. The players ran off the pitch because gunshots burst out in the fucking stadium or something, which is a bit concerning. So I'm not too sure about the full story about that. You know what I mean? But that's what I fucking heard anyway. Whatever. But yeah. But I mean, obviously it's great to. I mean, I'm pleased as fuck that Scotland are in the World Cup again. You know what I mean? First time since 1998 when they fucking went to Paris. You know, so Scotland are back in the World Cup. Thank God for that. You know, but the difference between the Scottish being able to go to that tournament back in 98 compared to now, it's just that the prices have gone fucking crazy. You know, the cost of like wanting to go watch your fucking football team perform on the world stage. And FIFA, I mean, it's not a problem. America's not to fucking blame for that, of course. FIFA in general are to fucking blame for that. Because all they fucking see is this fucking money. And they know that they'll probably get a lot of money. But I mean, they can basically, they know it's the biggest tournament in the fucking world. It's something which can compete and eclipse the Super Bowl, practically. You know, just for the buzz it fucking generates, whatever. You know what I mean? So it's But yeah, I mean, because you hope though to see a lot. I mean, it's great though. I mean, it is fantastic when your place, like I remember when Glasgow hosted the Champions League final. You know. And so that was held at Hampden Park in Glasgow, okay? And the final of the Champions League took place between Real Madrid, Spanish team, and Bayer Leverkusen, which was a German team, you know? And I was able to walk around Glasgow the day of the final and the day before it as well. I got to sample the atmosphere. And just like the Spanish fans were fucking, and the Germans as well. Everyone was having a great fucking time. It was fantastic seeing these fucking tourists, you know what I mean? The football tourists come here and having a fantastic fucking time. There was no trouble whatsoever, you know what I mean? At least not from Warsaw anyway, you know? They were having a great time. They were enjoying the several pubs, whatever. They were enjoying mingling with the Scottish people as well. It was great to fucking see, you know? And they fucking put like saying, you know the fucking like horse statue with a traffic cone in his head. That fucking got replaced by a fucking me. I think I got replaced by a fucking me like a Bayer Leverkusen hat, you know, just for temporarily because somebody climbed up it, you know what I mean? But it was great to fucking see that shit, you know.
He was younger, he was more of an energetic cat that would be bouncing all around the house doing his own thing. Now he wants to be like with us all the time and snuggle all the time. I guess cats just change over time, you know, what can I say? He's a cuddle monster. 6 Foot Dick, thanks for 500 kicks, and he's talking about eating denim dogs. Good for you. You want to slurp down a delicious foot-long denim dog. You are welcome to it. I wouldn't know anything about that, but you know, I'm sure you like sucking on sausages that are sticking out of legs of pants, right? All right, well, thank you so much for 500 kicks. Let's go ahead and get your animation going here. There we go. What was his name again? The denim sausage sucker? 6 Foot Dig. There he is. Thank you, 6 Foot Dig, for 500 kicks.
Get screwed.
Thank you, Tim F. Bear, for the $2 super chat. It says a game that rewards flopping is does. Oh, I mean, every sport has that sort of thing, to be fair. You know? Every sport kind of has that sort of thing creep into it, you know? And to be fair, these days it's harder to get away with that. With VAR, if you try and con the referee into something happening, they can just check again the footage, and if they see you're fucking being a wee prick about it, they can change their minds and say, "Hey, that's not a fucking foul after all. That guy's a fucking dick." So it's I know VAR is controversial, but you could argue it's getting a bit better.
Very nice. What? People are what are you laughing at? Anyway, all right. So hope that you guys are ready to chill. We're actually building up good attendance. I'm shocked we have this many people on the YouTube side already. Before we started, we're gonna do a lot of Hollow Knight today. I want to do around 3.5 hours of Hollow Knight today. We've got a lot to do. We have many things to do. I've been told to go back to Deep Nest and investigate Deep Nest for the final Pale Ore so I get the final needle upgrade. And apparently there's something else to do in Deep Nest with that key that we found and never went back. I've also been told that we can take the tram somewhere. I believe now we can go back through all these acid areas that we don't have access to yet, like because we have the ability to go through acid as of now. So we got a lot to do today. There's a lot to check out, and I don't know how far we'll get. I also don't know realistically how far into the game we actually are. Like I don't know how much the DLCs
Who
add to the game.
fucking
I apparently was like,
cares?
there were 3 DLCs for Hollow Knight, and the thing that I did at the end of the stream last time is just a boss rush challenge gauntlet, and that was the final DLC. It's completely optional and really has nothing to do with the story. It was just like a kind of end game addendum, the ultimate challenge for those who really like the game. So to be honest, I probably won't go back to that unless I beat the game and I decide to do it later. But yeah, apparently there's like 2 other DLCs. One of them is me doing the fire challenge into the boss fights with the Troop Master. So we could do that. I don't know what the other DLC is, so I guess we'll have to still find it if I haven't found it yet. But I don't know how close I am to the end. I don't know. Like, let's say realistically we're 2/3 through. I don't know how much longer there is. We're around, I think we're just under 20 hours into the game, I think. The bomb says the canon ending that carries into Silksong is locked behind that gauntlet. Well, there you go. And that's not even a good ending, right? Because remember, in Silksong, at the end, the Hollow Knight is apparently trapped in the void, remember? So it's not even like a good ending. Oh, thank you. That's right. Garrett says there is now a release date for Wolverine. It's September 15th. Thank you. Let me get that on the leaderboard. Not on the leaderboard. Let me get that on the schedule. Excuse me. September 15th.
Burger.
That's just less than a week after Phantom Blade 0. Cool. I've added it to the schedule. Thank you for telling me. Obviously, I'll be checking that out. What's up, Chris? Good morning. How are you doing? Rufasa Gaming, sorry to hear that Sons of Liberty is driving you nuts. He's playing Metal Gear Solid 2 and he's like going crazy trying to play it. It's frustrating. It's a frustrating game, the stealth elements. You know, like, it's a genre in itself, and if you don't play stealth games and you try to play like the
Raphael, what happened?
classic Metal Gears, it could kick your ass and really drive you nuts, right?
Raphael? Actually, this might not be Raphael's problem, this might be Phil's problem. Phil's internet does tend to do sometimes, you know what I mean? So yeah, this could be a Raphael internet going out sort of blip thing.
You think there's tape on my left shoulder this year? That's just the branding. That's the branding of this pullover, whatever you call it. What's up, Faded Shadow? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm relaxing and maxing and chilling with the audience today, which is a good time. This is what I want to do today. Just relax. I don't want to talk about any serious topics. I don't want to have news and things, you know. What's for dinner tonight? I believe we are having another kind of veggie burger tonight. Like, we've been trying all these different brands of veggie burger.
Oh, great. More food talk.
Last week we tried one that was based off of like a variety of vegetables put into a patty. I think today we're doing a black bean-based veggie burger with corn in it, and we're going to see how that tastes. No, I have no plans to play High on Life 2. Basically, I played High on Life 1, all right? And I remember when I started the game, I thought it was kind of original and interesting. The further I got...
You're not missing a fucking thing, Camp and Dutchman. You're not missing a fucking thing. This has been... But I mean... It's just like, this is definitely a fucking skip sort of fucking show from Phil here. Nothing of value to be found whatsoever from Phil here today.
Yeah, and I thought it was just okay. By the end, I was like, it was all right. The audience didn't like it. Like, I remember after getting around halfway into the game, the audience said, I'll just stop playing it. And I was like, well, I'm going to keep going. Because remember back then, if I started a game like that, I would finish it no matter what. Today, my attitude is very different. I just want to go with what the audience wants. But back then, it was like, oh, I started it and I put all this time into it, so we should definitely finish it. And I did, and it just didn't work out. People thought it was boring. So I have no interest in playing the sequel. It seems like actually what I've heard is that it's okay, but not as good as the first and not even as funny. And personally, I thought the first game was kind of funny, but not like laugh out loud hilarious. If you're telling me this one is less funny, then I want to play it less. So it's really confusing. Like, why'd they make it? I mean, honest question. High on Life 1 was not a ginormous seller. It wasn't like everyone was talking about it and was raving about it. I didn't hear any demand for a sequel, yet they made another one. I don't know. Feesbot asks, let's see here. When did you start enjoying veggie burgers more than beef burgers? Well, it's not that I enjoy them more than beef.
Talking about food, you fat fuck.
I like beef burgers, but they're unhealthy for you. And I'm not supposed to have a lot of red meat because of a condition that I have called gout. So I tried to
Gouty fat fuck.
eat alternative, whether that's a different kind of meat. Like I can eat bison and that's way less fat, or I could eat turkey. That's way more healthy and less risk of having my condition flare up. Veggie burger, there's zero risk of my condition flaring up because there's no acid in it. This problem is uric acid. So with veggie burgers, the reason we started trying them, we were at Trader Joe's a little bit ago.
Who the fuck cares? Oh my god. Hey, Moki, how you doing? There you go, good stuff, needs. Eat some pepperami. I don't have pepperami. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Moki is back from their stream. So, Moki had said, remember, don't tell Moki what happens in Last of Us 2. They don't know what happens. Keep it that way. Moki enjoyed the first Last of Us game. They finished it today. Don't spoil Last of Us 2 for Moki. Remember, just don't you dare. But there you go.
And we always like to see what they have at Trader Joe's. And Trader Joe's has a wide variety of food products. We just happened to see that they had multiple kinds of veggie burgers, so we picked up 2. One was a vegetarian, like Indian style that had like curry flavor in it, and the other one was a black bean burger. We tried both. We liked both, but we did prefer the Indian one. But they don't have that at my local grocery store, and Trader Joe's isn't a place we go all the time because it's far away. So now we're just trying different veggie burgers from the local grocery store to see if we could find ones that we like. Let's see here. Oh, absolutely. Baveline says, I find it easier to plan out meals for the week. If my wife had it her way, we'd wait till the last minute to decide. We always plan out our meals for the week because that way we have all the ingredients properly shopped for and ready to go. You know, we go out once a week to do grocery shopping. And the only thing we do is if there's some flexibility dependent on the day. Like, for example, on a day when my wife is working, we like to have quicker meals. So like 2-3 times a week, we plan out quicker meals. Like, oh, we're just going to do tacos today with turkey, you know, super easy. Veggie burgers, super easy. You know what I'm saying? But then there's other days when she's home from work and she can cook bigger meals. And that's when we try to do the bigger things. So really, that's the only uncertainty is what days are we doing which meals depending on her work schedule. And there's some meals that we can like rotate around. Like today, I think the option was veggie burger, turkey taco, or I forgot what the third one was. There's 3 things we could have done today, and we decided we're going to do veggie burgers, okay? But yeah, you got to plan out. You got to plan out. You got to have all your ingredients lined up so you're ready to go. And sometimes you even do prep ahead of time. Oh, Root Foster Gaming says, I didn't think the first High in Life was that funny, but also I don't think Rick and Morty is funny either. Everyone loves it. I thought Rick and Morty was good the first like season or 2. And then I basically just stopped watching it, and everyone says Rick and Morty isn't funny anymore. Everyone says that basically different people are writing it and own the series, and just it's crap now.
I heard different. So I heard that. Okay, apparently it's bad now, but the second season was also apparently good. But after the first few seasons, it fucking fell off. That's why I heard about Rick and Morty.
So I don't know. It's just like everything. Like, why is it still running? I don't know. You know, it was prominent at one point, but I feel like it fell off ages ago. Like, who even talks about Rick and Morty anymore? I don't even hear anyone mentioning it.
That's the danger of a good show. I mean, sometimes shows don't know where to stop. That is the risk that shows tend to take. So, because when they're good, they don't know when to call it quits. They try and fucking, keep going as long as fucking possible. Just, but yeah, really good shows have to fucking know when to stop.
Hi Ganipa did one.
Not that I'm fucking saying Rick and Morty was ever really fucking good, but it was popular at one point in time, but it fell off. You get what I'm saying?
100 kicks. Thank you to Hi Ganipa for 100 kicks. Thank you for the support. Okay.
It kind of, the Simpsons formula was strange because it kind of worked for them to a certain degree because time effectively is frozen in that world, you know? Like Bart Simpson has been 10 years old for the majority of the show, you know? and Lisa's always been like fucking this 8-year-old fucking like prodigy or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like Maggie's still a fucking baby, you know what I mean? But it's like time's frozen for, forever, which means that, but the world evolves around them, which is bizarre, I don't know. But yeah, the Simpsons definitely, it's a classic and I love it, especially the early seasons, you know what I mean? The very first seasons, whatever, you know? But yeah, the Simpsons needs to fucking just say, okay, it's time to stop.
I wouldn't know you're not funny because my wife and I don't go to Trader Joe's often. We like going there, but it's out of the way for us, so we don't go there often. Because he says, is it me or did the quality at Trader Joe's go down? When we go there, usually what we'll do is we'll grab things that are going to be healthier options for meals that are quick. So for example, we buy the veggie burgers. We also get the like stir fry Kung Pao chicken dinner, so that we could just easily make one in a pan, just quick, heat it up, toss it on some rice, and there's dinner. You know, a very, very easy option for a healthier dinner. Because it's no breading, it's just like a stir fry chicken, like grilled chicken. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the kind of stuff we get there, and then we'll get like juices and things like that. We don't usually buy. We wouldn't buy produce or meat. We don't get that kind of stuff there. It's not like we're going fully grocery shopping there. For us, it's kind of like a special trip. It's along the way somewhere else we're going, and then we'll grab odds and ends there.
Who fucking cares? Boo!
Soup? I never tried Trader Joe's soup, I don't think. I take that back. We have tried they have like a tomato basil soup, and that's pretty good. We have tried that. I did take a look at their protein bars, because, now we eat protein bars as snacks. We have like protein chips, protein bars, and stuff like that. And they were just okay. Like compared to the ones I'm already eating, they weren't as good. They had higher calories and higher fat, but the same protein. So I was like, I'll just keep eating what I'm eating.
Make the bad man stop.
Is Trader Joe's more expensive? Depends on what you're getting. It's weird because some of the stuff definitely could be considered premium product that is more expensive. But when I was making my homemade marinara sauce many years ago, I have to get a special kind of Italian tomato that is peeled, okay? And you get them canned. Trader Joe's has them for way cheaper than the regular grocery store. I don't know why. The regular grocery store would have a can of them for like $7, $8, and at Trader Joe's they were like $5. So it was like way cheaper. So I would always go to Trader Joe's to get some of the ingredients when I was going to make my homemade marinara sauce. Yeah, San Marzano tomatoes, correct. Is it really? Today's National Steak Burger Day? Well, we're having veggie burgers. That's hilarious. It's National Steak Burger Day in the United States, and we're having veggie burgers for dinner. There you go.
Not funny. didn't laugh.
Do we have Whole Foods out here? I'm sure we do, but we've never shopped at a Whole Food. Yeah, we've never actually, I've never actively seen one or shopped at one. We probably do have them. Just when you know what it is when you don't look for something, you tend to not notice it.
Indian boy saying in the last which is so in chat. So YouTube has been very bad for that lately. You know, YouTube has been very bad for just not sending some messages sometimes. There's a good chance it didn't send, you know. So yeah, that's a YouTube problem right now, though, you know what I mean? Because everyone in chat is suffering from the messages sometimes not sending randomly, and fuck knows why.
Does that make sense? If you're not actively looking for something and it's not like along a path that you normally go, it very well could be there, and I just don't know where it is, right?
This is the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit, no fucking redemption.
Thank you to Moki for the £2 super chat, and I'm sure Moki's got it. I didn't hear themselves for once. I said, make the bad man stop. And he just, thankfully, we won't have too long to endure him, because apparently he's planning to prioritise gameplay today. But having said that, the gameplay is not yet begun, I think. When's the gameplay beginning? Okay, he's playing the game there. Okay, he's playing... Right now, live DSP's playing the game. But we're still, like... So hold on, we are behind DSP. We have like another 40 minutes of suffering. 40 minutes of suffering, and or if we win Bingo before then we get to escape sooner than that. But yeah, Phil is going to keep this up for another 41 minutes, and then he's going to start gameplay. But we might win Bingo before then, so who fucking knows. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 8 away from a full house as things stand. An Indian boy Peen was asking, basically I asked why does Avatar make so much and is a bland in culture. Avatar. Well, Avatar is a very impressive movie from a creative perspective in terms of like the visuals, you know. A lot of incredible visual effects have gone into Avatar, you know, so it's a very impressive visual feat, you know. But yeah, the story of Avatar has been quite... It's never been the best story, you know. But I guess it just looks very impressive, and that is a part of the appeal, I guess. Especially if you're going to the movies, you know, big IMAX theatre or whatever, seeing those visuals is probably quite fucking compelling, you know. So I don't know, but yeah, each their own though. It's got an audience, it's got demand. Hell, it's got 3 movies for fuck's sake. It made 3 separate movies, so there's obviously fucking demand for it. There you go.
I'm Scottish!
Thank you to Moki for our £2 super chat. It says here, Rick at 5 out of 5. Thank you very much for that, Moki. Yeah, that's our first super chat. So we've got a free space. We've got another free space because Moki did a super chat, which was the 5th one in the stream. So good stuff indeed. So thank you, Moki, for getting us a free space here. Just for you, Moki. Since I know you love hearing yourself.
Is there nothing?
No.
This is the fucking
Welcome!
No.
Titanic, motherfucker!
There you go. Titanic, motherfucker. There you go. You got to hear yourself at last. Good stuff indeed. Anyway, so yeah. Who knows why these things pop off movie-wise, so there we go.
Did I enjoy the Winter Olympics? No, because I watched none of it whatsoever. I did not see any of the Winter Olympics at all.
I like the Winter Olympic thing. I think it was like some sort of downhill skiing or something about it. A dog went and, or some kind of wolf dog ran onto the track, and it was going so fast it set off like the official camera to kind of see who wins. Like there's some automatic camera that gets, you know, the photo finish kind of camera, and the dog set it off, which I thought was fantastic, and they actually released a picture for people to enjoy. So I thought that's a pretty funny moment in the Olympics, I thought.
The Winter Olympics just are not big in the United States. To be clear here, the Summer Olympics, the whole United States talks about it. You've got national news on every single event and everything. The Winter Olympics, you don't hear that much. You know,
that's because you're not fucking good at it. You know, like America are good at some sports in the Winter Olympics, but they're not fantastic at them, you know. That's kind of more of a for countries that are, you know, that you have like winter climates.
You know what it is? I think it's like a lot of European sports and things. Like skiing is not huge in the United States. Hockey is just not that big in the United States. Some people pretend like it is, but it's nowhere near as big as things like the NFL or basketball and stuff like that. So all the big prominent winter sports, they're not really talked about that much. So even when the Winter Olympics are going on, every once in a while you'll hear something, but unless it's some big thing, you won't even know. Yeah, see? I'm being told we beat Canada in hockey. Okay. And? People person says, Wendy's really is in decline. It's depressing. They were my favorite burger of the big three. Chick-fil-A is obviously top tier, but no beef, and Five Guys is more of a fast casual. Yeah, I'm being told that the USA hockey team won gold for the first time since the 1980s when they were the Miracle on Ice. I remember the Miracle on Ice being talked about and everything. How would I rank the big three, meaning Wendy's, Burger King, and McDonald's? All right. We're talking burgers, correct? We're not talking entire menu. We're talking burgers. So, if I had a choice of, right now I was craving a burger.
Shut up, please.
And I absolutely wanted to have one, and where would I go? The thing is, and I said this before, Burger King is so consistent with their Whopper. Like, the Whopper has never really declined in quality. If you go to Burger King and you order the Whopper, you know exactly what you're getting. You're getting that same patty. You're getting... Someone's hungry for the Whopper. Now that I mentioned it, look, he's like salivating. Thank you so much to SIM Card Iyer for a super chat. I'll shut that out in a second. So if you go to Burger King and you order the Whopper, you're going to get the same bun, the same size burger, the same flame grilled taste, right? Excuse me.
Oh dear, he's choking. How terrible.
Sorry about that. Got a tickle in my throat. You're going to get the same condiments, the same veggies, everything's the same. Now you might say, well, that sucks. It's the same. Well, the thing is, it's called consistency. You will get a consistent Whopper when you go to Burger King, right? Like, I would say, what is the best burger at McDonald's? I would say either the single cheeseburger, which is more like a snack, or the quarter pounder with cheese, which has its quality.
Shut the fuck up, you ignorant fool. The correct answer is a Philly cheese stack with that cheese sauce. Dynamite.
Varied over the years. Sometimes the quarter pounder's been a fresh patty. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes the quarter pounder comes out and it tastes great and has seasoning. Sometimes it's bland. Sometimes it's like pristine with all of the toppings, the veggies, and everything on it perfectly positioned, and you bite it, oh, it's delicious. And then sometimes you open it up and the thing looks like someone shat it out. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not consistent, right? Now, what about Wendy's? Well, honestly, at one point, Wendy's used to have something called the Big Bacon Classic, and that was their actual burger they were known for.
Stop.
It's nothing like anything you get at Wendy's today. It was actually this really large, flat square patty. Okay, it was a large square that they would push down on the grill. And you would get all lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles, basically everything that's on the Whopper, all right? But also big pieces of crispy bacon. I remember distinctly the bacon would be so crispy on this burger, okay? So you would bite into it, and you would get a crispy crunch of the bacon and all the veggies, and immediately a flavor blast in your mouth. It was so delicious back in the day. It was a big,
See, I don't, yeah, Burger King is getting too expensive sometimes, you know what I mean? It's kind of funny, like, it's funny. Also, McDonald's is better for affordability. If you want to branch it a little bit, Burger King is a good option because I do quite enjoy the bacon double cheeseburger they got out of there, you know what I mean? The big guy, you know. But in terms of, but also in terms of like expensive burgers, you've got Five Guys. Five Guys, the burgers are always quite satisfying to eat, but it's expensive as fuck as well. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, if you're gonna have a Five Guys, that's not a fucking fast food. That's like you're treating yourself to something special without it feeling special. If that makes sense.
It was one of those buns that has those seeds on it. I forget what they're called. Those little yellow seeds. They're tiny yellow seeds. It was that kind of a bun. Dude, it was straight up delicious. Okay, it was. And again, this was the big burger there for a long time. But then...
Shut it, you fucking boot. I'm okay saying that like Five Guys. You know what I fucking meant.
At one point, Wendy's decided that they wanted to rebrand. And when they rebranded, they changed their menu and brought in their now famous burgers that are thicker, but likely have actually less flavor. Okay? So, the Big Bacon... If I were to rate over the years, out of all the different burgers I've had at Burger King, McDonald's, and Wendy's, the old school Big Bacon Classic was actually my favorite burger of all of them. It was so effing good. But then they did away with it. Today's burgers at Wendy's are just okay. Like, it's not great. I like the fact that you get the fresh veggies on it and everything, but it's also kind of inconsistent. Sometimes the burger's way too greasy. Sometimes it's too dry. Again, I would argue the most consistent burger that you can get from the big three fast food is the Whopper. Like, the Whopper stays the same quality and never really changes, and that's obviously a really good thing. You want consistency when you go somewhere, because especially if it's fast food, the whole reason you're going there because you're grabbing something quick and you want something that you know what it's like. It's, you know, not cook tonight. You want something that's consistent. Now, okay, I was stopping on the way home. I grabbed something to drive through. I come home. I go to eat. I'm like, oh, it's disgusting. What happened? Right? There you go. So for me, I would say the Whopper right now is my favorite burger of all current fast food because of its consistency. Of the big three, that is, because there are other places that are better. I would argue.
Remember, guys, it doesn't have fast food too much. Why on earth would you think that Phil Bonnell has a lot of fast food? He's only got some fucking like massive tier ranking for the best burgers ever. But it barely eats fast food, guys. He's super healthy these days.
Five Guys and Habit Burger are better. I would even argue that recently I tried Jollibee. Jollibee is really good.
I mean, it's terrible. All this hands are all over the place. You're like a sweaty octopus trying to unhook a bra.
Thank you very much to Dark Gross. flooded to super chat who says artistic hyper focus on burgers is maddening.
Get fucking screwed.
It's fucking crazy, Ross. It's fucking mental. I swear he knows I'm starving. You know, I'm half tempted just to fucking abandon bingo and just fucking get dinner sorted. But thank you very much to Kel Denson as well for a super chat. 199 super chat. It says we are indoctrinated to basketball and American football as children in the US. That and baseball, of course. Baseball as well is a very popular sport as well. I mean, but there's nothing wrong with that though. Of course, you know what I mean, like there's nothing wrong with baseball and basketball and football, American football. You know what I mean? These are still, you know, good sports for you know, like. But I mean, also each country will have their own. Like, you know, I hate cricket. I think cricket is awful. You know what I mean? But in India, for example, in Pakistan, they in Australia as well to a certain degree. You know what I mean? As well, Australians and love cricket. You know. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's massive though. Like fucking India and Pakistan, that is like the big sport practically, isn't it? Cricket, you know. But I can't fucking stand it, you know. I can't fucking stand it. I think it's such a boring fucking sport, you know. It's just so fucking slow. Baseball kind of is slow as well, but you get to trick at games, so it helps to go faster, you know. Christ, but yeah. But yeah, these sports, so every single one of these sports will have a place.
Shocked at the quality of Jollibee burgers and chicken. It's super duper good. So Jollibee beats it all, right? Okay. Continuing on, we have SIM card Iyer, who did a €11 super chat and says, enjoy. Thank you so much for that. Let's do a conversion to see what the euro's worth today.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. David Cohen says Starbucks is interesting because it qualifies as fast food despite being focused on coffee, but it's also yeah. So sometimes it's my wee guilty pleasure. Like if I'm in Glasgow to work in the office, I do quite like to get myself a caramel latte from Cafe Nero. You know, I quite like the Cafe Nero caramel lattes. You know what I mean? And if I'm hungry, I will also think to myself, I'll grab a bit of breakfast while I'm here. I'll get, you know, cheese and ham, croissant, whatever. You know what I mean? But these things are fucking pricey as fuck, man. It's quite absurd how much fucking money they charge just for some a wee fucking toasty or a fucking croissant. It's like, get the fuck out of here. It's fucking maddening. But yeah, these places can somehow justify charging these fucking prices though. Doesn't understand. I don't get it.
€11 is $12.96. Thank you so much to SIM card Iyer. $12.96.
I've never been in there, Ross. I mean, I know of it, obviously. I mean, I've been in such a, you know, street several times. But yeah, I've never been in there though. I've never had a temptation to.
I'll do you the solid. I'll count it as 13. How about that, since it's only 4 cents short?
Fuck's sake, Mucky. What a typically Scottish thing to say. My favourite mug in my house right now is a Cafe Nero mug I stole from the one I went to Glasgow last time I was in Scotland. That makes you proud to be Scottish. Mind you, I'm not what I fucking talk, you know. I mean, it's like, you know, if you see a nice glass in a fucking pub somewhere, you'll try and fucking take that glass home with you. Same for like steak knives. If you're in a Wetherspoons, you get a steak knife. Yeah, that steak knife going home with you.
There you go. How nice of me. I pat myself on the back for that one. Okay.
Please, Phil, stop talking about food. Please, I beg you, please, Phil. I don't ask you for much, but please stop talking about fucking food.
Continuing on, there was 500 kicks from Ice Cream Sandwich. So first of all, let's...
Fuck the names, food!
Do a 500 kick animation for you. If you had a restaurant, what kind of food would you serve and what kind of atmosphere? Well, let's see here. See, there's a few options. Like, here's the question. Are we talking about, am I opening a restaurant as a business investment because I actually want to make...
You stop trying to fucking overthink the question. You are putting far too much fucking thought into this question. What? Here's the question again. Let's fucking trigger this bizarre fucking thought process on Phil.
See, there's a few options. Like, here's the question.
I think hold on.
From Ice Cream Sandwich. So first of all, let's do a 500 kick animation for you.
I've asked name. Stupid fucking
name. If you had
name.
a restaurant, what kind of food would you serve and what kind of atmosphere?
If you ran a restaurant, what kind of food would you serve and what kind of atmosphere would you have? I mean, like, very simple question. Very simple fucking question. Everyone's talking about food in chat just to fucking torture me. Why do you enjoy my suffering? How fucking dare you?
Few options. Like, here's the question. Are we talking about, am I opening a restaurant as a business investment because I actually want to make money and make a smart decision to diversify my money and my assets?
Oh great, Moki sent me a picture of the crime. But there we fucking go. There's evidence of fucking Moki fucking showing up Scots as there's going to be a bunch of fucking thieves and fucking and villains. There you fucking go. There's a cafe name right there. There it is. Let me know which store it is from. I'll tell them who's got it. Is it the one next to Scenic Centre or is it the one in Hope Street? Which one is it? Fucking Moki, let us know. Is it the one next to fucking TGI's? Jesus, man.
Or is it a passion project? Okay, if it was, I just want to make money, okay, very simple. I would probably open one of these chains, fast casual, whether it's a franchise or not. You know what I'm saying? That's the quick way to make money. You find the trend, you jump on it, you buy the business, you open it, you have other people run it for you, you make money. So that would likely be the smart way to go about it. Now, what exactly? I don't know. I'd have to research to see what's actually doing well right now, because the things that used to do well, like the answer everyone used to give, I'll just open a Subway. That used to be the answer everyone would say, I'll just open a Subway. Dude, Subway is tanking right now. Subway is not doing well. So that's actually a bad idea. So I'm sure there's a few restaurant chains and things that would be easy to franchise in and would make good money, okay? So that's the smart answer, okay? The passionate answer would be I would like to open an Italian restaurant in the Pacific Northwest that actually sells authentic East Coast style Italian food, because there is no restaurant here where I live that sells anything near to authentic East Coast pizza, East Coast pasta, anything. They don't do anything like...
It's not really an Italian place. It's not really Italian, is it? Why are you going to fucking pretend it's Italian food when it's East Coast American food? So, you want to be an Italian place, but you don't want it to be anything like Italian food. You want it to be like Eastern American food instead. Oh, for God's sake.
Like it. I'm not even kidding you. A new place opened up a block away from me. It's called Slice of Italy. Do you want to know what it is? Indian pizza. Tikka masala pizza. What the hell is that?
It's exactly what it sounds.
There's no authentic Italian pizza anywhere near me that I can get. It's all this weird hybrid crap that, listen, in its own right, has an oddity or something different, okay? But that's not shit I would want to eat all the time. Maybe once in a while as a joke or a novelty. I don't want to eat curry on my fucking pizza. You know, that's weird shit. There's no one who just does regular pizza. It's either fast food shit or this weird fusion shit. There's no authentic stuff. That's what I would want to bring. Bring authentic stuff to the Pacific Northwest, because it just doesn't exist. You cannot get it. Even the places that claim they're authentic, I've tried them. They're not even close. They're just Americanized versions of the real dishes that they're selling as authentic because no one out here knows better, because no one out here has had real food. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the authentic dish, you have nothing to compare it against, so you...
Never had authentic Italian food either, though, Phil, because you never set foot in Italy. You've had authentic Eastern American food because you grew up in the East Coast of America. You've never had authentic Italian cuisine.
Think that the crap slop is good, and it's not. Case in point, when we got married, my wife and I went back to Connecticut, and we went to an Italian restaurant, an authentic one, for our wedding dinner. And for the first time ever, she had authentic East Coast Italian pizza. She had a bunch of different kinds of seafood she never had before. She had chicken parm, and she ate it, and she's been blown away. And
she blew up already. That's what I'm sure. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't fucking help it, you know. Can't sample the fucking the East Coast fucking cuisine. And within a few years, she fucking grew 20 sizes that day. Jesus Christ, man. I'm sorry, I'm a bad human being. In my defense, I'm hungry.
She is so sad because it's just not out here. You can't get it out here. So that's it. She's literally...
Maybe it's for her best that it's not out there even, you know what I mean? Maybe it's for her own good that there's no easy access to East Coast American style cuisine.
She had authentic Italian food for 1 week ever in her life, and she's never had it after, and she's like, we've tried different places out here. It's nothing like it. So I think that would be like a gold mine to actually bring authentic Italian flavors to the Pacific Northwest, that people would line up to get there, to be reservations out the ass, and we could charge top dollar. But I don't have the means to open a restaurant, so I can't do that. Okay?
Okay, Phil, no more food talk. You're done with food talk, okay? No more. End it now.
Okay. Listen to this.
Who fucking cares?
Okay.
Shut up, bitch!
Someone tipped the buck says, did you consider doing food or media tier list, especially food? You have good opinions. I don't know what you mean.
No, and fuck no.
Like doing like an actual tier list ranking of different kinds of cuisines. I've done that before on the DSP Reacts channel years ago. We actually did quite a few tier lists. In fact, to give you an example, because I know that we did some ones that actually got some traction and got some views. Let's see here. It was called Tier Maker, right? I think. I ranked all major fighting game franchises. I ranked best horror movie villains. I ranked...
Who fucking
here we go.
cares?
Look at all these. So here's the ones I did. Horror movie villains.
Look at all these, he tells his audience, as they can't fucking see.
Gaming consoles. American fast food franchises. Zelda games. Fighting game franchises. American cuisine 50-dish countdown. Best games of 2010 all the way through 2022. And holiday and Christmas movies and specials. Wow. So I did quite a lot of these. And they basically varied in levels of success. Like this one had 2,000 views. This one had almost 4,000 views.
Who fucking
This one had
cares?
almost 6. The fast food one had almost 6,000 views. So that one did well. Zelda games was around 4,000. Fighting games was only 2,000. American cuisine was 2,000. The best games of 2010 through 2022 was about 5,000 views. And then the Christmas special was only around 1,000. So they were all over the place. All right, they were. So I've done them before, but we haven't done one. Like the last one I did was Christmas 2023. And then basically we stopped doing them. So I wouldn't be opposed to doing tier makers again. If you guys wanted to do a chill tier maker night where we just sat here and we ranked things against each other or whatever, that would be all right. Something to do for a different night. But we'd have to plan it out so everyone knows we're doing it, have people show up for it, support it, etc. Right? Okay. Okay, what's going on? I was paying attention to that, and then I guess some troll came in, I got rid of him. Yes, I played Clay Fighter 63 and a third for Nintendo 64. I played all 3 Clay Fighters back in the day. Was Tekken and Mortal Kombat prominent in the early days of the FGC or more side tournament? Okay, your question is a loaded question. There's a difference between the arcade casual community and the competitive fighting game community, okay? In the arcade casual community, first there was Street Fighter. That was humongous, okay? Then there were the knockoffs and the spin-offs, games like Fatal Fury and stuff like that. Then Mortal Kombat hit the scene. And when Mortal Kombat hit the scene, that blew up huge, just as big as Street Fighter, okay? So there was kind of competition between Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter in arcades, like which is the more prominent, which brings in the more players, which is going to make more money for the arcade operators. Then what happened was, within the next 2 years of those games being out, an insane slew of people trying to jump on the fighting game bandwagon all started making games. So you had Mortal Kombat ripoffs, Street Fighter ripoffs, and hybrids and everything in between, just tons, right? So while all those games were all competing for the market share, 3D fighting games started to come out. And the first one ever was Virtua Fighter. And that one, although...
Oh, nice. We got 50 likes, and Sonny's celebrating being the 50th like. That's 2 more free spaces. Fantastic stuff. Well, wakey, sunshine. I hope you're feeling better, not just there. I know the meds have been doing a fucking number in you lately, so hopefully you're doing all good today, Sonny. So there you go. And yeah, we get to give 2 free spaces, and of course, because we get a free spaces, because you guys like the stream, we also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate getting free spaces. But remember, you got to keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. Ah, Christ, we are suffering. I say we are suffering, but I feel like it's mainly me suffering. I've had a bath the other day because of work, and I didn't have time to have dinner. And Phil has spent most of his stream talking about food. So I'm sitting here starving, and Phil's like, well, here's the best burgers I've ever had. The pricks did it on purpose, I swear to fuck.
It was groundbreaking. Actually didn't do so well in American arcades. I don't know about Japanese, but the reason it didn't do well is because even though it was 3D, quite frankly, it didn't look very good. The models just weren't detailed, didn't have much to them. They were very blocky, and the combat was very, very stiff. It didn't feel anywhere near as fluid or as entertaining as playing Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. And because of that, even though it technically was groundbreaking with graphics, it didn't actually make a lot of money in American arcades, okay? Now, obviously, the series must have done well other places because they have like 5 of them, all right? But what ended up happening then was that other 3D franchises started to emerge. Notably, Tekken was the one that broke out as the competitive 3D fighter. And so, then Tekken started doing well in arcades. Okay, now there were others. There were like Dead or Alive tried their hand, and Soul, like Soul Edge and stuff like that. But basically, the prominent 3D fighter of all time has always kind of been Tekken. All right, Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat stayed in the realm of 2D for a long time.
Dapper Dragon says, "What should I eat for my birthday dinner?" And I'm considering some Japanese hibachi, but I might go for something more special. How about have chicken balmoro? There you go. One of my favourite ever dishes is chicken balmoro, which is chicken breast stuffed with haggis, wrapped in bacon. You know, serve that with some nice creamy mashed potato, and also have some peppercorn sauce as well to give a wee bit extra special touch to it, to go, so there we go. Yeah, that would be a nice, robust birthday dinner, in my opinion. I wanted food, not a threat. Fuck's sake.
You're fucking stupid and deserve to die.
Thanks, Moki. Well, and on that note, Moki sent us a super chat as well, saying food, glorious food, hot sausage and mustard. You evil fuck. No, Moki, I got a notification on Discord, you know, and I thought, what's happened here? And it was just fucking Moki sending me this fucking thing here. Like this gif here. So Moki sent that just to fucking torture me. Evil fuck that she is. and then she's doing that. Fucking singing all of her fucking twist. Oh, God almighty. Thanks, Moki, for the super chat. Very kind of you. You're such a lovely, blessed soul. You fucking mug stealing thief. Anyway. We're 5 away from my full house as things stand, you know, so hopefully we can get there soon. And we can be free from this suffering.
Time. Street Fighter didn't break into full 3D until Street Fighter 4. I mean, yeah, there was Street Fighter EX, but that was more of a 2D version with 3D graphics, and it was made by a different company. It wasn't even made by Capcom. They licensed out their characters. So, yeah, like, basically, Street Fighter always remained prominent, and always had a bunch of other games, like the Versus series. It particularly took off really well with the tagging in and out and superheroes in it and stuff like that. Mortal Kombat remained relevant, and then Tekken.
I mean, I'll have you know, I had Frosties for breakfast this morning. And that's my only real meal of the day. I had a bowl of Frosties for breakfast this morning. I was quite sensible, you know. I mean, just a nice big bowl of Frosties, you know. And then work kicked the fuck at me, and ever since then I've been just fucking been busy trying to deal with that shit. And then Bingo to start, so I was like, okay. Hell, man. But yeah, oh, you fuckers talking about food in the chat. I swear you guys enjoy torturing me sometimes.
Then the FGC began, and when the fighting game community came together to start running tournaments, basically Street Fighter was always #1, no matter what, and I would argue #2 was Tekken. Now, at one point, Mortal Kombat was in the mix, but what happened was Mortal Kombat was found to not be as good of a competitive game. It just wasn't balanced. The gameplay elements weren't there for real competition. It was more broken, unbalanced, and cheesy to play. You know, characters with infinites, characters with throw loops, characters with broken strategies that you couldn't really beat fairly. So because of that, Mortal Kombat lost all prominence in competitive circles around Mortal Kombat 4, but the series continued to be very popular as a home console game. So Mortal Kombat sold like crazy, but never was really played competitively in tournaments all throughout the 2000s, okay? So if you're talking FGC, Street Fighter and Tekken were always the top two. Mortal Kombat was very popular, sold a lot when it came to console, when it came to being played in the arcades, it made a lot of money, but it never was considered a big competitive game back in the day, and there wasn't a lot of competition in it. So there you go. I have played Dynasty Warriors in the past. I've done playthroughs, I want to say, of 2 Dynasty Warriors games. It might have been 3, but at least 2. By the time that I started playing like the 3rd one, everyone already got bored. Basically with Dynasty Warriors, the first time you play it is a novelty, right? Because you never played one before, and you're blown away by the fact that you're one guy, like a one-man army, completely taking out hundreds of enemies with combos and giant, attacks and things. Very flashy, very fun, right? It's a good game. And you play the second one, you're like, all right, it's kind of samey. A lot of the same heroes have returned. It's almost exactly the same plot. It doesn't feel like they did too much to innovate here. And you play your 3rd one, you're like, oh, it's the same thing again? Because it is. Like, all the Dynasty Warrior games almost feel exactly the same. Now, the variation games, like, for example, I played the very first Zelda Musou. They're called Musou games, for the record. M-O-S-O-U, that style of game. So I played the Zelda Musou game. And that one, actually, I felt was unique because you could play as heroes and stuff and use abilities of Zelda and fight bosses from Zelda, and I really liked that. And then I actually played some of the One Piece Musou game as well, which is neat. But overall, they're all the same, right? So, basically, the way I see it, there's a good franchise to delve in, but it's definitely not something that I would spend a lot of time with, especially in the modern era. You know what I mean? That's the kind of game you play it once or twice for a stream. Everyone says, oh, that's fun. And then when you get to stream number 3, everyone's like, oh, do something else. It's too repetitive. Rebecca wants me to do a Resident Evil tier list. I could, but I would have to refresh myself on a lot of the Resident Evils, right? Like, Resident Evil 1 through 4, I remember. 5, 6, I remember. Okay, 7, 8. So all 8 Resident Evils I could rate. Code Veronica, I kind of remember, but not that well. 0, I remember, and it's like bottom tier. And then there was Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2. I remember 1 distinctly. 2, I only played through once, so I don't remember it as well. And then what other Resident Evil games are there? I'm sure there's tons more. Oh, I remember Umbrella Chronicles with the light gun games. Remember those? See, there's so many Resident Evil games that I would really need to refresh my memory on a lot of them in order to rank them properly. It's not against reason. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could do a Resident Evil tier list at some point. Because I haven't done a tier list in, what, 2.5 years? Maybe it's time to bring it back.
Ever since you banned Derek, coincidentally, yeah. Remember the time you banned Derek, the tier list stopped? Isn't that fucking funny? Isn't that an incredible fucking coincidence? Because Derek made the bastard and tier lists for you. I've been told to check Discord here. Check Discord. I sent you something on the off-topic channel. It is amazing. That sounds quite impressive, that. Hold on. Let's have a little... You bastard! The first thing I fucking see is fucking food. And then... bare fucking food. You swine. You evil bastard swine. Why would you do this? Why? Why? I'm going to trust you. That sounds nice. And then there's like this nice little cake thing. You know, it looks like I don't know what kind of cake this is. It's kind of weird. It's like fluffy. But then you got this fucking shit as well. Get the stop. Stop torturing me with food. How dare he is. So cruel. Oh, hell. Anyway. My suffering's going to end soon. Well, we're not far away from a full house as things stand, okay? Yeah, 6 free spaces, which means that we are 4 away from the full house. So we're either going to win bingo or not. Either way, soon I will be able to fucking finally eat.
And see if it works. Today I certainly have a different audience.
You got to remember though, Sonic, Phil had to cancel his final tier maker because he wasn't well. He missed. Remember, he was sick, so he couldn't do his Halloween stream, which involved a team maker as well. You know, so that was also a factor. But then team maker just went as popular anymore for him, and then Kino pressured Phil into banning Derek, which is hilarious to me. I'm still surprised that Phil hasn't unbanned Derek. You know, I thought he might have just to fucking stick it to Kino, but I guess not, unless Derek's still there in some other name.
Than I had 2.5 years ago. I have a lot of new viewers and stuff. Maybe you guys would be interested, right? Sell me a waffle just did a $2 super chat and says, get some salami for Jasper Kitty. He does not eat salami. However, I'm sure he will enjoy some kitty treats. So thank you so much for the $2. Sell me a waffle. I appreciate that very much.
Very close to Phil getting $50 in support tier as well, which is good for a bingo card because we have that on a square. There is no members only stream today. Nah, there's not going to be a members only stream today. Today's battered me, so nah, there's no members only stream. Sorry about that.
And it's terrible. All this hands were all over the place. You were like a sweaty octopus trying to unhook a bra.
If you are trying to get into Discord though, try and contact me. Well, yeah, I know it's just it's annoying sometimes to try and get the member Discord for people.
She's a big fucking bitch.
Sometimes people can't get access when they should be able to get access as a member. You know what I mean? So if people are ever trying to get access to member Discord and you're a member, try and get in touch with me on Discord and I'll try and drag you in. Thank you to Sonny for a $2 super chat. Said hi Sonic, and then he sent another $2 super chat saying 3 away now 2 we win. Yeah, we're not far away at all for sure. You know, we're close to. Well, that's a free space of course right there. Thanks to you doing that. So thank you very much, Sonny, for that. Very kind of you indeed. We'll have one more free space, and yeah, we're 3 away. And when Phil hits $50, we will be 2 away.
I hope you guys are enjoying the chill vibes of the morning show, right? I said I just wanted to relax and talk with you guys today. I think it's going well. I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a good time. If you ever watch this on demand, by all means, leave some comments. Let me know what you think of the morning show. If you want to comment on anything we're talking about on the show, any feedback, I would appreciate that. That engagement is key for the channel. It helps this channel a ton. So please do if you like the content. I've never been to Italy, King Michael, no. As I've said many
And how do you know what authentic Italian cuisine is like if you've never sampled Italian cuisine?
times, I've only left the country once ever, and that was to go to Canada for a business trip when I worked at the helicopter company there. Outside of that, I've been all over the United States, okay, but it was all basically for competitive Street Fighter reasons. I would travel to different states and go to tournaments. But I've never been outside of the US besides that. Rose Diamond says, do it. Resident Evil tier list during the pre-stream for Requiem. It would be a good hype builder. It would take too long. Like, my plans for Friday's morning show is to do a short one. Like, on Friday's morning show, I only want to do like a 30-minute morning show, if that. And then I want to get right into Resident Evil. It's just a matter of getting people on the stream to start. So I don't want to dilly-dally, you know, with Resident Evil. And the truth is, if I did it after Resident Evil Requiem, right? Now I can rank Requiem. So there you go.
Who fucking cares?
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! My goal should be to travel to Italy. Well, as I said, here's the thing. This is the truth. I said this time and time again. Right now, my life is dramatically better than it has been in many, many years. The thing that's holding me back from doing travel with my wife is Jasper Kitty. It's not financial means or anything. Right now, we could easily get on a plane and fly anywhere that we want. We could. It's just a matter of that we have a cat that's an incredibly needy cat who doesn't like other people. All right? And that's on us because that's the cat that we decided to rescue and take in. We love him to death, but our life is limited by our pet. You know, he just does not get along with other humans. We've tried to bring in people to, you know, him to get used to. Let me put it this way. Okay? Let me put it this way. Jasper Kitty, the moment another person comes into the house, runs and hides, whether it's under our bed, whether it's behind the couch, and he will not come out for 2 hours after they leave. He absolutely hates other humans. When the Amazon delivery guy shows up to deliver a package on the front porch, he hisses at it.
And you'd think you're used to him by now, since you're ordering from Amazon every single fucking day. And also, I guess the cat being antisocial is a reflection on the fucking owner being an antisocial hermit piece of shit.
Okay? Now, he absolutely loves and adores us. But he is very, very much one of that kind of cat where if we were, let's say we were to decide, let's go on a trip for a week, right? He would be traumatized, right? Even if we hired someone to take care of him or we had him room and board, they have places you can have cats go and they'll take care of him for you. He's going to be traumatized. And we don't want to do that to him for the sake of us having a good time. It's not that we don't want to have a good time. We do. We've made some interesting plans around things that we're talking about we want to do when the opportunity arises for us. But it's just not going to happen when we have Jasper Kitty. And again, when we took in Jasper, life was very different for us. We were in a very bad financial situation. It didn't look like we were ever going to get out of it. We were kind of accepting that. And so it wasn't a big deal to take in a cat that was basically a housebound cat because he's fronty clawed. We rescued him that way. We knew that he was going to be a more needy case. And we thought, well, in our life situation, you know, we're not doing anything else. We can be great parents to this cat. Okay. And so we took him in. And now we are handling that with as much responsibility as we should. A lot of people give us shit. You guys give us shit and say, that's ridiculous. Why would you put your life on hold for your cat? Because that's the responsibility we took when we rescued him. I think a lot of pet parents don't get that when you take any pet into your home, you are now responsible for that pet to be a loving parent and to give them the best life you can. Now, oh, I have a pet, but now that pet is just a belonging that I own. And I do with it as I want. So, yeah, I took in the pet, but fuck it. If I want to go on a vacation for 2 weeks, I don't give a shit if that pet doesn't like humans. Let it be with other humans and get fucking traumatized. I don't give two shits because I want to go on vacation. And then when I'm back from vacation, oh, if the cat's fucked up forever, who cares? No.
I don't blame you, Moki. I don't fucking blame you. I don't fucking blame you. Yeah, I mean... Well, as far as I can ascertain, Phil does fuck all to look after Jasper. You know? Cat is mainly responsible for fucking looking after that fucking cat. You know? Phil does fuck all, as far as I can tell. And understandable and actual, and also you're still grieving the loss of your cat. You know? So understandable that this will get to you. Like, what if you're feeling, I would recommend, if you're feeling like you're getting too worked up with this topic, leave. Take a breather. It is not worth getting wound up with a bad man using like his own fucking pet as a fucking means of like, just take a breather. Take a step back. Take a fucking breather. I'll understand perfectly if you had taken a dip out because Phil was getting too much with this sort of topic. For sure, I understand completely.
She's a big fucking bitch.
I thank you to Ira for the $2 super chat who says cats don't get abandonment issues. What is he on?
Boom. Member bomb. My biggest fans are idiots.
I think some cats do, depending. Well, it probably depends on the fucking cat. You know what I mean?
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
So, but yeah, some cats I think do. I mean, also pets stuff. Some dogs don't get that sort of thing either. It just completely depends on the thing, you know. But yeah, But thank you to Sonny for getting 10 members to the stream, which is getting us 2 more free spaces right there. Is that a full house? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've won bingo. Bingo's over. We don't have to listen to Phil anymore. With bingo was victorious, you know what I mean? So the bad man, we don't have to hear him anymore. Hooray for that. The bad man will be unheard now. There we go.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
Oh, Christ alive. So yeah, I mean... So thank you. Well, first of all, thank you very much, Sonny, for getting 10 members. Congratulations to the following people: Aisha Moto, Wood, Soviet Goat, Donald, Agent Double Soul, Chris 23, I'm Batnik, Cluner 24, Avalanche, and The Guy. If you got a membership, then make sure you thank Sonny for getting a membership, and of course, thank you very much, Sonny, for getting 10 members and getting us a free space to get a full house on bingo. Very kindly indeed. Chilump has posted saying, my wife and I take a vacation every year to get out of the house. Our 5 dogs and formerly 2 cats were never traumatized with those vacations, 1 week to 10 days away from them. And obviously, I imagine you would have got a friend or a relative or something maybe to keep an eye on them as well, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, to me, it's a sign of being irresponsible pet owners if you haven't trained your pet well enough to get used to other people sometimes, you know? Look, I understand perfectly how hard it can be to leave your pet behind if you're going on vacation. On one of the vacations that me and my partner had, when we still had remember a wee dog before we had got Jackson, we had 2 wee dogs, you know, 2 wee Jack Russells, you know, and these were my partner's pets. This was her. These are her dogs, you know what I mean? Like, they were there before I met her, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, but those are great wee dogs, though, you know. And we decided, and one of them passed away, which is a real shame, you know what I mean, of old age. And then we went on vacation. So we decided to put him in to get him looked after in a kennel for a week while we were away. And he was alright, you know what I mean? He was perfectly fine. You know? He dealt with it okay, you know what I mean? It's just a dog. It's like, he barked a lot apparently, but other than that, you know, when we came back from vacation, the first thing I did pretty much was go get him. And he came back and it was right as rain, you know what I mean? He was happy to see us and all that jazz, just as you would expect. I don't believe for a second that Phil can't go on vacation or honeymoon because of Jasper. It is an excuse, just like he uses detractors as an excuse to not fucking do anything. Like making a live stream, you know what I mean? It's a fucking bizarre, fake fucking excuse of sorts. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, anyway, either way, fuck Phil and fuck his bullshit rationale, you know? But yeah, okay, bingo's victorious. We've won fucking bingo, so hurry, we get to fucking enjoy marbles afterwards, okay? Before we do bingo and marbles even, let's go to live DSP and see how the bad man's doing.
Oh, we're not.
The bad man.
They hit for 2, I just noticed.
The bad man has got a $5 tip finally. Hooray for that. It's just.
Remember in Silksong above the cradle trying to jump to the top? I think it's harder here, especially the hidden area. You think so?
Sure fucking guess. He's on 72 buckaroos of support right now, so there we go. Jesus Christ, man. He was so obsessed with food today. It was awful. Fuck it, we're free from the bad man, okay? Let's enjoy some fucking marbles now, okay? And before we play marbles, let me just see if there's any fresh marbles to add to the list here, okay? So 2 seconds here. Just a wee quick check to see if there's any fresh marbles, and if not, we can get straight into the game. And then we can just fucking try and complete that very challenging marble course. 2 seconds, first of all, I do not have any... No, there's no fresh comments to add. No fresh marbles to add, so good stuff indeed. So... it's a good point, to be fair. I was late making it though. I was quite late making that thumbnail today. And yeah, I guess it's my own fault. My thumbnail contained Phil holding a burger, and lo and behold, Phil's obsessed all day about talking about fucking food. And I'm bloody Hank Marvin. There you go. Right, time for marbles. So let's fucking... let's not... No more food talk. Fuck your food talk. I don't even know what I'm going to do for something to eat. All I know is I fucking need to eat something, but yeah, I'm fucking starving. Christ. We're just kind of booting up marbles now. 2 seconds, the game's loading up. Here I fucking go. Right, so. There we go. Good stuff indeed. So let's, first of all, you guys know what happens by now. We have a nemesis right now. We have quite a testing course here. Marbles keeps defying us. We keep trying to get the better of marbles, and we keep failing every time. So, we're going to open this up again, and we're going to try 3 times to get 1 single marble to complete this course. If any marbles do complete the course, they win all the prizes. They win the Scottish Soundboard Pass, they win a full house ticket, they win an intro shoutout. But only if they can complete this fucking course. So who's the front running marble here? Is there any marbles winning right now? Mexi is fucking miles ahead right now, there we go. We'll follow Mexi in their pursuit of fucking being the first to complete this course here. So, look, Alexander's gone, Sonic's gone, Moki's gone, and I'll get fuck Moki. Chris Danks is gone as well. Zarnok gone, Wild Bill's gone, Cal Denson's gone, Josh Fraser's gone. Mexi's still hanging on, barely avoiding the lasers. And they're going down the good side as well. Oh, they just made it down. So Mexi, very strong start from Mexi here. Cal Denson trying to catch up. Dapper Dragon's gone, Fear Monarch gone, Twilight's gone, Ozzy's Game Room gone, Avalanche is gone, all these marbles are perishing. Cal Denson has now zoomed into lead here. And that's a good transition as well from Kel Denson. This could be a chance to shine. Moki's telling me don't look at Discord. I saw what you sent. Moki sent a fucking picture of like fucking... It looked like a stew of sorts, you know? Was it like fucking roast potatoes and beef or whatever? It looked fucking nice, I'll tell you that. I seen that and I just like, I'm ignoring that. I'm like fucking ignoring that. But yeah, Kel Denson doing quite well here. Still in first place here, but got slowed down though. This could be very bad for them. Are they going to get flying? Oh, they barely. Oh. Well, that was bad. But Kyle Denson is still in the lead here. We're down to the last 31 marbles here. Can Kyle Denson go all the way? They need to survive. They need to survive. They might get hit by an asteroid. That's a bad bounce. That's a very bad bounce for Kyle Denson. And they're going towards an explosive barrel. Okay, that's extraordinarily bad. That's a very unfortunate bounce indeed. Yeah, I don't think they wanted to do that. So Kyle Denson is now gone and perished here. And Dajudan just gone as well. Navy Vet for Life is trying the best to get down here. That fucking speedrun in here. That's very unfortunate. Can the barrel save them? The barrel almost saved them, but it didn't quite. We're going to follow Gru. Gru is a bad bounce. Can he survive? No, they can't. Ryax though. Mammon couldn't follow him. Mammon tried to get through the tube and couldn't follow. Can Mammon go through the portal? At least no, they can't. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Mammon had actually fucking gone right down the fucking middle here. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Ryax got bounced out. So now we're going to follow Stan, who's also dead. Now we're going to follow the Dom, who's also dead. Oh, we all fucking died so fucking quickly. Jesus Christ. Okay, well that didn't fucking go very well. Right, well, one down, and it didn't go quite to plan, but we'll try again. 2 more it goes, and if we can't complete it, then we'll just pick a random course, and we'll pick a winner that way instead. Balls. Let's go. This time we're following Aton. Who's in amongst it with Gru and Broadside Phil and Dapper Dragon. Broadside Phil with a strong lead though, they're in the leads, ready to start here. Yeah, Broadside Phil, that big beefy nature, just bulldozing the way to the front here. Can they maintain this though? Oh, Aton has nudged their way to the front. Oh, and they got fried. That's what you get when you go too far ahead of Broadside Phil. He'll find a way to nuke you. Very bouncy exit there from Broadside Phil, but they get through here. Still in first place is Broadside Phil. They would be delighted, I'm sure, to be the winning marble in a situation here. It's not a great exit though. They have been slowed down massively here, Broadside Phil. They finally get to drop through, but that really slowed them down. The timing though could be quite good here for Broadside Phil. If they can get through it, they can, but okay, let's go to first place now. The first place, Broadside. No, you're not first. Codeine Crusader technically is first place. Actually, not. Princey is. Princey, we're following Princey. Princey made the fucking jump. They trampolined themselves over to the other side. Princey is in the lead here. As many marbles. Broadside Phil has gone. They've perished. Oh, and who's that in the air? Who's that got set in fucking miles in the fucking air? Tom got set in the air. And they died. But Princey though in the first place here. You want to get nudged to the side here. That's a good nudge, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. And it's not looking good at all. Unlucky. Dapper Dragon. You got through the portal. That's a good portal for you, I'd say. That worked out quite well for you, Dapper Dragon. Big and Pancake not as fortunate. They're down. Big and Pancake deserve to fucking die because their name's food, and I'm hungry still. Warren's gone, so is Dark Ross. But Dapper Dragon in first place here as they get bounced over. Can they survive this? They do survive it. Down to the last 4 marbles. Dapper Dragon in first place. Twilight Media Corp in second place, who is stuck up here. Third place is Slinks, and fourth place is Native Mamba. They're all trying to navigate their way through this particular section here. Dapper Dragon is stuck up there right now and is going nowhere, so I may as well keep an eye on Twilight and Native Mamba as Slinks is now gone. Where's Twilight? Is Twilight gone or is still there? Where the hell did Twilight go? There they are! They're down there! And Native Mamba also has made it through. We need to catch up now to Dapper Dragon. As this, so yeah, Dapper Dragon was stuck here for a while because the tube had turned, so I knew it would be time to get second and third place there. So Twilight Media Corps and Dapper Dragon are both here. This is a very good run. That was a good run! Twilight just got nuked! Can Dapper Dragon survive? As he's slowly making their way through here. They're surviving, no, they're surviving. Oh, that's a very unfortunate bounce. This might be very bad. It's very bad indeed. And now we're following Native Mamba, our last hope here. On this run, our last hope is Native Mamba. They get sent through the portal here. Is the timing good? Or is it going to the left here? Is it going left or right? It is going right. The timing is good. As long as they can fucking move their fucking arse here and get forward. Here we go. Will Native Mamba survive? Or are they fucking scunnered? The laser's right there. And the laser fucking gets him. Fuck. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Once more into the breach. Let's go. One more go, and then if we're no successful, we'll just have to try a random course instead. Oh, Larry's gone. Those Ulthal Arbalists, quite a few marbles are gone. Neverblowing Bubble, Ulthal Arbalist, and Larry all perishing immediately. Let's catch up to first place here. Rance is gone, Rance Balance is gone. Ryax in first place. Zarnok here, Darkness is also gone. As David Riley overtakes in first place, Destroyer not far behind. He's soon neck and neck as they go up the elevator. Oh, Destroyer got nuked. Dashy's gone as well. Tagazor's gone, Culimp's gone, Natodrona's gone, Fox, Fox is gone, Ullapox, Pixar, Bro Seinfeld, Bacon Pancake again, Kama Dutchman, Aton, Beans for you, Dio, Mexi, Gabble, Toxics, all gone. Also, they're not in first place. Who's in first place? Not you. Sonic. Sonic's in first place, and that's a good bounce for Sonic. And SD. Very good transition for them. The timing wasn't fantastic at first here, but there we go. Lazy Crabs timed that perfectly. Lazy Crabs timed that to absolute perfection. But they have, that's not going well though. Can they make the shortcut? They cannot make the shortcut. We're going to have to follow someone else. Ozzy's Game Room though. Ozzy's Game Room is going to make it. Well done, Ozzy's Game Room. You nailed that jump to perfection. So we're losing a bunch of marbles here. Mookie's still alive somehow. How are you still alive? Jammy fuck. Ozzy's Game Room bounces up here. ST1593's gone. Mistaker's gone. Egrot's gone. Darkside Ranter's gone. It's a bad bouncer, Ozzy. It's unfortunate. We're following Mookie. Let's press the Scottish soundboard button for luck.
Get fucking screwed!
As Mookie shouts to their fellow marbles.
Get fucking screwed!
Fuck you, Mookie. That's what you get for insulting other marbles. Oh, poor Mookie. Oh, Jesus Christ. I pressed the random Scottish soundboard button twice, and twice it was the exact same sound clip. Unfortunate. Cody Taint is now the front running marble here. Sunny's still alive as well. I just realised that. So Bearclaw, Cody Taint, Avalanche, Sunny, and Disco 2-3. Cody Taint knows the front running marble currently as things stand. And there you go, the bounced over here. So Sunny's gone, unfortunate for Sunny. Avalanche is gone as well. And Disco 2-3 and Bearclaw are both neck and neck here, waiting to get themselves down here. Chori Taint is stuck here. That's not a very good place to be stuck here, but it's starting to turn now, so okay, that's not bad. But yeah, what's happening here in second and third place? Yeah, Disco 2-3 is gone, and Bearclaw is waiting to get through. Bearclaw will get through eventually. We need to follow Chori Taint now because they're about to fucking go through here. Bearclaw will get a chance, hopefully, to fucking get to this part. For now, Chori Taint is stepping up here. Can Chori Taint or Bearclaw be the first marble to complete this course? No. Chori Taint can't anyway, that's for damn sure. It's all on Bearclaw. No pressure, Bearclaw, but we're all relying on you. Make us proud. Also, isn't Bearclaw a type of food? Fuck you, Bearclaw! I just realised that Bearclaw's a kind of food, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Bearclaw making that way through. The timing is good. There we go. They drop in here. Not a bad line. Hopefully they can avoid getting nuked as well by this fucking frickin' laser beam. Is it good? That's pretty good. Can they avoid the fucking paddles? You want to go to the side though. That's not bad actually. That's not bad. It's not bad being here. You hit the fucking pyramid and you will go to the side here. But the problem, of course, is getting lined back up. As bad. Yeah, I knew it was going to be bad. I knew it was going to be fucking bad. Balls. We tried and we failed. So we're going to fucking stop trying because if you keep failing, then it's not worth doing. Right, important life lesson there. If you keep failing, then just fucking gear up. Right, let's hit random. The random course that we have been given is called Just the Test, made by Lucifer the Morningstar. It has a 56% elimination rate and has an average finish time of under 2 minutes. But let's see. Let's see if we can have a bingo winner fucking crowned for today. Is the course in? I was going to say interesting looking course, but what the fuck is it? Like, what is this? What the fuck is this? I have a feeling that if you're gonna start in first place, you might finish in first place. What in the fuck? So yeah, you want to stay center. I think Dreamlands and Pico Gaming have the right idea. You want to basically just time this. So you hit... Oh, that's why some people die. Dreamlands TV is in first place here. Pico Gaming is second place. Very close run thing here. Oh, and Dreamlands didn't get the boost as much as Pico did, but does it matter? So yeah, if you start in first place, you might finish in first place. Dreamlands TV, I imagine, is going to win this unless something bizarre happens to them. But this is such a bizarre quote. I died, and so did Pika. Just a Pika fan, and so did Pixar as well. So there we go. Dreamlands TV is looking like very likely to finish in first place here. We're getting close to the finish line over here. Now there is a possibility, of course, that you might clear the finish line. These marbles are going quite high. You might overshoot the fucking thing. I don't think that's going to happen. Now there we go. You hit the speed boost in Dreamlands TV. They were first practically the entire fucking way. They're going back the way though. Are they going to hit other marbles on the way? That would be fucking hilarious if they actually interview other marbles and bash into them. Dreamlands TV in first place. Ira was second. Mexi was third. Brian wasn't fourth, but died. So they're still trying to find fourth place here. Fourth place was Stan. Fifth place was Dom. Sixth was the Baron. Seventh was Mistake. Eighth was Bacon Pancake. Ninth was Corruptic. And 10th was Stroyer. Congratulations. I think somebody requested me to press this button.
The answers are fuck and you in that order, bitch.
There you go, random Scottish soundboard button press for you because I heard you fucking say, can you get the button press? So there we go. Good stuff indeed. Dreamlands TV, the winning marble, who's shown off now by just fucking doing the course in reverse. Well done to Dreamlands TV, their marble was victorious there, so they have won the marble race for today to celebrate today's full house victory. Oh, I forgot to go through the whole list. I'm sorry guys, I forgot to go through the list to check their marbles. I forgot to do that. My bad. Yeah, I know some people like it when I go through the list of marbles so you can see who finished like where and all that shit. I completely forgot to do that. I'm sorry about that. But there we go. So Dreamland's victorious, and now the only thing I have to do is for us to spin the bingo Barry Wheeler prize and see what they have won. Will they win a Scottish soundboard pass? Will they win a full house ticket? Or will they win an intro shoutout? They will win an intro shoutout. Congratulations, Dreamlands. Your marble will take prominent place in the intro of the next bingo stream. There we go. Too busy thinking about eating, he's in a hurry. I can't help it if I'm hungry. You know, I could torture you back, you know, okay? I do have some Lorne sausage in the freezer. I know you fucking missed that, you fucking... But there you go. But I don't know. Well done to Dreamlands, their marble. Throwing in and they win an shout out, good stuff indeed. Before we fuck off, let's have a quick check in with DSP and see how live DSP is doing when it comes to money. We'll keep him on mute, of course, because, well, it's the best way to listen to Phil by not having to listen to him. But yeah, I anticipate a random anonymous $50 tip is on the horizon. because he's still only in 72 buckaroos. Boo fucking who. But anyway, I'm going to wrap things up there, guys. Thank you very much for joining for some DSP Bingo antics for today. Bingo shall, of course, return tomorrow. Remember, Phil is claiming he's going to do a podcast tomorrow, you know? So, yeah, there, we get to enjoy a podcast tomorrow. Isn't that great? Fucking hooray for that. So, yeah, fucking woo. But until tomorrow, guys, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. And I'm going to end how I always end, by playing notorious PIG contributions made by this really talented Pixar animation. So, until tomorrow, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the rest of your Tuesday, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51
I'm fucking starving.
from PayPal.
Bedtime eat.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.